as radio impulses into space.
Did you think it was? The signals are broadcast as radio impulses into space. All guns are being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth.
Hello, motherfucker.
How did you do that?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I am like 2 minutes late-ish, 3, 4, 7. So a little bit. I'm a little bit late. I had to go and do stuff and think. Cat just came in and stole a chair. Brilliant. After knocking the fan away from me, mate. Anyway, who have we got? We've got loads of people actually. Olympian Tony Silver's got a shout out already. Haha. Follow if you're not following already. Make sure you fix your life. Gambit, Sleggy, Lena, Cat Dog, Lonely Girl, Pirate Valkyrie, Adrea, Tash, Wotaz, Grumpy Navy Vet. We've got a few others as well there. Lurkin, Lonely Girl, Blandford, Platts Rain. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Late is late, even if it's 1 minute. Or not if it's my show, because I get to show up when I feel like it. Simo, 70 days in a row you've been streaking. How are your pants? Because they must be old by now, just sitting there getting bored, not being used. Poor pants. What is that? For script? I'll take it. Today has been a very productive day, but it's also been very, very exhausting. As you can see, my eyes do this now. They are dry muchly, while I've got a fan on my face. But I do have spiked coffee, thanks to the amazing Tony Silver, so I'm going to drink the fuck out of this. Want a refund on my time stuck in a queue? Refund! Interesting. Rap, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tony Silver's been streaking for 30 days and only adding about 240 to it. Yeah, something like that. This is banging. It's already cold nearly because I didn't drink it right away, but I'm going to drink the shit out of it while we're here. If you haven't heard already, there's lots of things going on in the background. The Conan stuff on the Survival channel for YouTube, put Survival in the chat, is going pretty well. I just need to get more subs and more watch time so I can start monetizing it, but new guides are coming very, very soon. The website has been done as far as the explanation of the private servers for Patreon, the public server, which is the Blitz server, not for Patreon, Battle Pass, which is a Patreon perk, which you can use on the free server, and then all the other stuff and things that are going on around it. In the meantime, I've got some other web pages that I've done that I can't tell you about yet because I'm waiting for some I's to be crossed and T's to be dotted. And once that's all done, then I can tell you about the other stuff and things. Until then, it's been fucking mental. I've been non-bloody stop. My eyes tell you that. Put support in the chat. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to, but I had a very rough time. I lost a lot of fucking money last year trying to recover and move and everything all at once, and then everything just hit all at the same time. It was not fucking good. So I had to maintain this and keep doing it as a job, which I'm going to do anyway. That is to help recover what we fucking lost. But in the meantime, there are stuff and things happening. There's some wheels turning, and you will start, Patreon know about this already, seeing some mid sort of daytime streams that are not me talking. So I don't have any extra hours in the day, but to maintain kind of upkeep of Twitch and all the rest of it, I'm going to start introducing some individual streams that might be different games, might be the same game, but I won't be on camera, I won't be on voice, it'll be full screen, just the game. All nighttime streams will still be the same amount of energy, the same amount of interaction, it's all going to be exactly the same, but I'm adding to it. Some of those might be quite fun, because on the Blitz server for Conan, I'm actually going to occasionally, as a bit of a chill session, have a desert cam, where you can watch new people join the server, people beat each other up in the desert and all sorts. Just minding my own business, just staying back, watching what the fuck goes on. But we'll see what happens. There's going to be loads of different things happening over the next couple of weeks or so, so keep your eyes peeled on social media, socials in the chat, and keep your eyes peeled on the website, because there's loads of stuff going on there. You may be tired, but maybe running rough, but you're still mega. Dean Revamped, so are you. Have a shout out. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a shout out for Buddha, if anyone's going to do it, and here's the ninja button. I got wrong. Smooch, how you doing? So yeah, one of the things I have to fucking do in one of the daytime streams, and again, I won't be interactive in those. It will be, you can watch a gaming session while you're working or chilling out or whatever. I'm going to try and fit them in. I don't have a lot of hours because uploading the 2 different premieres for both YouTube Gaming, Zyno Gaming and Zyno Gaming Survival is a lot of work, even if the content is already done. But I'm going to be introducing stuff like that. We've got to see this. I can't have these. I can't have classics like this, where I was actually on the top of the leaderboard for PlayStation magazines back in the day. I can't have this kind of stuff in my archive and not play them. But I also can't fit them in on every single stream. So some of this stuff is going to happen during the day. Oh yeah. Even Zine Ninjas. Invidious, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a button. Wrong one. This one. Someone said hello. I ignored them. I didn't mean to ignore them. I was just busy. Oh dear. So yeah, it's been fucking mental. My brain, as far as Spiderweb is concerned, because you've got information coming in from all different areas, is fucking spangled. Tried the new Monster Hunter game. Is it good? So do we get to see non-dedicated proper gameplay, non-distracted proper gameplay? Maybe. I mean, I might still be distracted anyway. It depends. Depends what the cat's doing. Don't be dead, Claw. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Zite, Ninjas, and Conanians, and ghosts that go through the ground. Use promo code Zyborg. You can get 10% off Zite OnlyFans account. The promo code Zyborg for 10%. Nice try. Thank you very much, Platts. See, Platts is the only one that's got an account there because he's the only one who's allowed one. That's exactly what it is. Don't tell anyone any different. It's not true. Definitely not. What the fuck am I doing? Titus. He's always in Growwood. Holy shit, Syndro. Hey man, I know you're really busy, and just a quick question. I've been playing a Vampire Sorc PvP build, and I'm struggling to get defenses up because the healing ward sometimes inconsistent when I'm near other players, and I feel like it's not something I can rely on. Do any tips for alternative? Alternatives are entirely up to you. The reason the builds are delivered the way they are is because that's a finished product. What you do with that is up to you. However, if you're using light armor, then you can take advantage of the light armor shield. If you've got bone shield, you can take advantage of that. You've got lots of other shields you can use as well. So if you don't like that particular skill, you've got 2 options. Change it for another shield, or stay the fuck away from everybody else. Or, one more actually, a third one. We'll call this 2.1. 2.2 even. No, 2.1. You got 2.0, here's 2.1. Tell your friends to stop being so close to dead all the time, because they're stealing your shield. Tell them. Say, stop being dead. Stop being nearly dead. I'll handle the cat and stay decent at all times, so no distractions. I disagree. Hello, sir. How you doing today? I'm fucking knackered. Absolutely fucking knackered. I have not stopped since I got up, which is a long time ago now. Loads of stuff has gone on the website on the background. I can't even explain some of it, but put website in the chat. Have a look around. Click on the Conan button. ESO stuff, Conan stuff, all the stuff combined is just overwhelming at the moment. There's so much work to do. Thank you for the shout out. You're most welcome. Have a shout out. Mark GPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, the short version is I've been trying to maintain it all, and a lot of it is starting to come together. Again, I'm careful about how I announce some of this stuff because some of it isn't announced yet, but there's some shit going on in the background. But yeah, let's call it a productive yet exhausting Tuesday. And I'm also now about to throw myself into the lion's den. I would have used the Blue Chew promo, but Mike has chokehold on that one, pun intended. He does. He actually does. Just remember, man, it's okay to take a break every night. It's not. That's why I'm in trouble in the first place. I had surgery, 2 different surgeries that I had to pay for, unfortunately, because he couldn't do it the other route. And having the time off while recovering, and then my previous situation life-wise changed, and I had and moved house and all the rest of it. That gap is why I'm fucked. Because if you're in this job officially as a full-time job, if you take time off, no one's watching you. You don't get no money. So you're not only having time off and not getting paid, you have to double the amount of work in order to get back the day you've lost and the stuff you should normally make. So it's a mess, mate. Don't worry, I appreciate the message, but I cannot stop. Literally cannot. That's why there's a support link there. Because last year fucked me so bloody hard with hospital and everything else that I'm trying to now get back to normal. And the amount that went out and the amount that came in were completely the opposite of what they should have been. Not because you don't make money in this job, but because if you're not here, you make fuck all. 1 week off takes you 3 months to recover. 2 months away, I'm still trying. Anyway, appreciated. Life is guaranteed to fuck you over and not be nice enough to say thank you afterwards. Yeah, as soon as you try and get yourself in a situation where you're somewhat stable, everything's like, do you know what? We're going to fuck you while you do that. Now, I found out that if you're a complete twat on the internet, everything works out for you. But that's not me, so whatever. So whatever you're going through, I hope surgery goes well. Surgery is finished. I had 2 fucking surgeries. One was unsuccessful, and the other one was successful. They were both bloody expensive and both put me out for a long time. And it's just everything else on top of that hit me at the same time. So I was living off the funds that I kept to one side, hoping that that would be kind of a buffer just in case I got in trouble. And the trouble lasted too long and it didn't come back. So I had to get stupid fucking loans out to cover debts and everyday ongoing things. I'm being vague about this because I don't want to explain all my personal situations. But let's just say the short version, last year, recovering for the sake of health and because of reasons, cost me a negative 24k. And now we're like struggling to get back to normal. So once we do, great. But in the meantime, I'm gunning for it. I'm just going to keep going. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Fucking crazy. It's a very, very weird job to describe. And there's lots of obviously hoops and stuff you have to go through IRL within that. But let's just say the ups and downs are both equal extremes of each other. At the moment, trying to get out of the downside of it. But it is what it is. Loads of stuff in the pipeline, all to be released very soon. Is it Taco Tuesday or Tuna Tuesdays, Iron Ninjas? I would prefer Taco Tuesday. That'll work. Slay Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Wing. For that. Thank you very much, Tattoo. Much appreciated. Also, your name is part of one of my coolest or favorite characters ever from Ninja Turtles. Just saying. Boing, boing. I know he doesn't have any words to say and he just goes all the time, but Tatsu was amazing. 70 days in a row. That includes Conan streams, by the way. That means people have been watching while I've been playing other stuff. Can you believe it? And I didn't even have to make a video about how much I hate ESO. Because I don't. Let's see. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random, Vet, Go. That's the common go-to, isn't it? People use it as a stepping stone, and once they've got what they need, they tell everyone they hate it and hope that everyone will follow them with the same mindset and then follow them to do whatever they want to do next. Technically speaking, what you should do is tell your people that you want to do something next or want to do something as well, and if they want to follow you, they will, and if they don't, they won't. Simple. Anyway, integrity is fucking lost, isn't it? How did you make a video about not quitting? I did not make it. I made a video about people who say they're quitting. About people that go onto Facebook and say, I'm quitting, and how many people give a fuck. That was the short, and that was to do with the stream. I was actually having one of these conversations, and I just snipped it. That got some attention. Clown Prince, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I forgot that he was in Ninja Turtles. He gets told my name reminds everyone about anime. No. Tatsuya, fair enough, but because you've got, if I cut the ya off the end, your name is Tatsu, and you're the cool guy in Ninja Turtles. Imagine making content for something you don't like. Colossal waste of time. It fucking is. And if you do that, you only grasp at straws because eventually you're going to run out of things to dislike. You have to make videos about your mum. Maybe you don't like her either. Fair enough. I need a beer. Dude, I've got a fucking spiked coffee. That's the best I can do right now. It'll do. Can't lie. It's actually really good. We get or the girlfriend. You could make a video about not liking your girlfriend. That would be unproductive. But we are following an incentive rule today. If we get there by the end of the week, or even today, or whenever we fucking get there, if we do get to 700... Someone left already. Oh, you fucking shitbag. What did he leave for already? Really? Anyway, if we hit the goals, we'll get close to it. I'm giving away 30,000 fucking crowns. Yes, they are in sections of 1.5s, and no, I don't care if someone wins more than one. They are for multiple different platforms. We've got some on Xbox, less on PlayStation, more on PC, but we've got loads to give away. Also funny because the name of the guy is the girl. I'm a girl, and everyone is like, no, that's a dude's name. I mean, the same could be said for lots of different names. I mean, not to announce it on stream, so I won't, but my son's name, in some places, even though it was technically made up at the time, and accidentally a character in a game, is actually a girl's name and a place. So, I mean, what about if you call yourself Joe? Girls and boys get called Joe. Girls and boys get called Tony. And Adrian, or Adrienne, or Adriana. There's loads. Loads of them are neutral. So you get to be the girl character and an awesome, awesome ninja. Called Tatsu. German boy's name. There you go. So in the UK, if it's got an I, it's a girl. If it's got a Y, it's a boy. Those people would first have to know how to talk to women in order to get a girlfriend. Yeah, that's true. Going on to live stream and going, oh, you're super, ultra awesome, cool. No, that's not going to work. Stop it. Charlie? Yeah, Charlie as well. We'll be here all day. Even Zion Ninjas, HG Wells, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why is everyone so scared of... So this is a common thing that we've seen in the last couple of days in this particular dungeon. And I would like someone in the chat to answer me. And be as facetious as you like, because we know there's no actual answer for it. Why in the land of fuck is every single player in the Elder Scrolls Online that joins a dungeon queue scared of killing stranglers and ignoring them and leaving them to aggro you for the rest of the dungeon? Just an out there baited question. Why? Why are you running at the boss when you haven't even killed the ads, you shitbag? The sounds are still fucked in this game. You pull it, you tank it. If you die, it's tough shit. There's our ninjas. Turtle, swata. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Never understand it. Me neither. The last 2 days, you've watched me do this dungeon at least 4 times, and every single person has been different, and every single one of them has followed the same fucking stupid cheese this YouTube video where they have to skip the stranglers. Why? Because they face someone's people... Because it makes some people's faces uncomfortable. Can't be arsed with ads. The thing is, you've already aggroed it. So every time you start a fight, you're back in combat. So you can't change your gear, you can't change your skills, you can't even ring your mum. Can't do anything. Hey Zion Ninjas, lurking from work. Rianzu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the fart, by the way. Fucking love you. Rage it. The rage, I love it. I'm just saying it as it is. It's just one of those things. Go straight for them because screw the plants. Look. Watch. Oh, this one. This dude is absolutely ultra awesome. He is not scared of any stranglers. Azeroth. He's mega. The other dude, scared stiff. Yeah, you killed Daedra, but are you going to kill a strangler? Oh, no, you didn't. You killed bandits. And you're skipping loads. What is this monger doing? You're really, really, really going for it, aren't you? You're doing no damage, so why so confident? Now, I'm not going to mock people for being bad at the game. I didn't say that. I'm not going to mock people for being less experienced in the game. I teach people for a living. Everyone has their own kind of learning pace. It's perfectly fine. But if you're not that good, why are you running ahead of the tank and pulling absolutely everything? Surely you should just step back a bit and let the tank manage it. And kill a strangler. Where's my mate? Matey boy, I got a strangler. I'll kill it. I'll kill it. Puh, not scared. I've only been playing for about 6 months and I'm sure there is still so much to learn. Oh, there's tons. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's been out for 10 fucking years. The good thing is you can play with absolutely anyone at any time, so you're not restricted to content. Just play what you want. All my randos today, people have just been running. Yeah, they're fucking impatient, man. Like, you've got a tank that will not die and can 100% carry you if something goes wrong and it's not your fault. Yeah, run ahead and pull everything. Brilliant. I'll show you a mechanic here. That thing over there is healing. It's healing the boss. Imagine being that cool that you want to deliberately skip mechanics so hard that you're not going to pay attention to that interrupt. You're welcome. Drangos are like the clingy person that you just can't get away from. Bunny boilers. That dude is a legend. This Thane of Falkreath guy, he is awesome. Interrupt again. He saw everything he knows as the first starter doing dungeons. He's probably thought that was the way you should run them. Yeah, probably. Imagine listening to an elitist wanker instead of someone that actually knows what they're talking about. Yeah, just do this, mate. It's easy. And then log off. Good job. Indeed. Strangler. Now, I would forgive people if I didn't see them. But he just ran straight past it, took all the ads with him, and he's gone into the other room. Hello? 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 How shit? How shit? We had a rage quitter before we started because they're too good to play with the game with me. And we've got these other Muppets that just keep running in and trying to kill everything. You're going to die, mate. I bet he'll live as well. He's going to live. What's the point? Monkeys. Fucking monkeys. And this is why newer players are like, fuck dungeons. Because they get to meet those people. I'll pull them in, fuck it. This is what you're supposed to do, mate. If you just let me do my job, this would be so much easier. Watch. You're welcome. Look, the person that can pull is pulling. Look how easy that is to control. Let them die. I fucking should. You pull it, you tank it. Do you see how easy that is when you let the tank do their job? Imagine that instead of that absolute clusterfuck of cockroaches. Patience, Iago. Shitbag. I hope he dies on the last boss. You shared him. You shared him my last dungeon run out of fake tank the healer, and they never taunted, and the healer only healed himself. Oh, that sucks. See, here's the thing. In a dungeon finder, they use the golden rule, don't they? Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. We started a new bit score, by the way. It's because it should make a sound. It didn't make a sound. Tell me you heard that sound. Why are you not working? Someone do a follow real quick. Tell me what... It did make a sound? I can't hear it then. Desktop audio. Monitor and output, monitor off, monitor and output on.
You won't stop me.
Heard that. That works. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. Thank you for pulling the boss. Thanks for pulling the boss. Really love it. This is Lucky Turkey. Fallen Destroyer, thank you very much. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. Thank you for the follow and for the sub. And he's dead. That's one dead. Now the other one needs to die. He's got poison on him. Get poisoned. He's got poison. He didn't dodge it. He's going to live because he's got loads of heals. They pulled the boss for me. He's Mega ran a dungeon 3 billion times solo, but his trial team requires him to have a dummy hump build, and now he needs crystal because PvP is too unpredictable. That is savage as fuck and hilarious at the same time. Imagine dying on something that you keep putting stuff for. I'm not ashamed to not taunt that at all. Dick move. The guild leaders say little member will get bigger if they run and ignore ads. Here's my argument, right? It's not even an argument, actually, so there's no argument to be done. It's just a statement. It's a rhetorical question, shall we say. Ready? Why spend that much time not playing content? Why spend that much time on a dummy, preparing yourself for the content that you haven't played yet, to only then join content and put that practice up your ass? Because you don't use it. You never use it. Try to whisper you in game to join. That's not going to work. I don't do that on stream. Appreciate it though. What I do is, if I'm pugging, I'm pugging. People kind of get to watch the experience. But if I ask the audience to join, that's when I'll accept whispers. Prior to that, I don't. Also, you might be on the wrong server. Because then you get the least amount of fun for your money. Duh, right? Imagine that. Blow up dummy. 2 weeks later. What did you learn? Don't know. Not gonna do it. Can't do that. Fucking people. I would assume that if you practice something very, very muchly, you would then like to try and do the real thing. It's COD players, isn't it, who think they're in the army. Had so many of these pugs lately, I'm sad. I'm not going to say... Do you know what? I'll keep my self-respect and I'll do what I tell everyone else to do. Thank you for group. Even if it's shit. That dude said thank you and goodbye. You get 1 point of respect for doing that. The rest of it was a mess. Social group. The reason being is I don't give a fuck either way. It doesn't make a difference to me. But brand new players that were in there would have no idea what the fuck just happened. They wouldn't have done their quest. And they would have fucking died and had a really bad experience. At least give people a chance to actually play their roles. The whole point of combat is to kill stuff.
Hello,
Killing stuff in ESO is fun. Why skip the fun things? Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. I don't understand people. Me neither. Every 12-year-old would agree, indeed. Where the fuck is this thing? Because some of these alerts aren't making sounds for me. They should be. Control audio via OBS. Yes, sure, why not? Alert box. Aha! You are not making alert noise soundies. Why are you not making sounds? Did you hear one of those or two of those? Because that worked then. What's this alert here? One? I think I fixed it. Twitch did something fucking weird earlier and messed up all my settings. You heard two. We've got to hype train people, do stuff. Okay, alert box is supposed to do sounds and things. It's fucked. Earlier, it just all messed up. Twitch did some things to my settings. My website went into, the Twitch stuff went into Japanese earlier, which is awkward because I don't speak Japanese. Sorry if that's confusing to people because I'm sure you thought I did, but I don't speak Japanese. This should be working now. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Do you is what it did. Let's see. You should be able to hear stuff now. Bits and subs contribute towards a hype train. The further we go, the more emotes you unlock from Twitch. Yes, they will give you emotes. True story. You heard one, they heard two. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How are you all hearing the same stream differently? Get better headphones. Or put it on your TV so everyone can watch at the same time. Warning, I do swears. Should we go again? Woo! That'll work. Fucking hell. Let's go, people. 20 gifted subs. Absolute legend face. Thank you very much indeed. Bit and Cake in the chat. We have got 20 gifted subs from Mark JPVVA. We are now on 388 of 700. If we get anywhere near that goal, I'm giving away 30,000 crowns in bits. Like multiple different sections. 922 on... I can say words. 920 on the channel. If you've received a gifted sub, say thank you. Level 2 immediately. Yep. Straight into level 2. Every level of the hype train lasts 5 minutes, or if it goes to 0, it's dead. If you want it to continue, you got to push the next level. So we've got 4 minutes left. Let's fucking go. Oh, Dragonborn button, of course. I've got to remember my buttons.
Fight.
Not enough practice. You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very, very much indeed. Again, Mark JPVVA, you're a fucking legend. Beer and cake, people. Thank you very much. Mark bought the big boy pants today. 70 days with no pants. Bought some full ones. Treated himself. Thank you very much. I need to close all these buttons now. Gotta do my part. 920 subs is doing your part. Fucking, I think you're doing everybody else's. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Celebrate with a sip of rum. Legend face. Right. Pray for me, people. Should we do something a little different, actually? Instead of the almost immortal definitely carrying everybody. Warrior. I'm going to go on a different build and see if people are hero enough to do that. We'll put Malice. Who knows what Malice is? Not the dictionary definition, the actual build. Where have you gone? It is... Not Punk Bag, Spud Face, none of those. Sting Face. There he is. Ooh, yeah, they changed some stuff and things, didn't they? Still solid. Still absolutely solid. Lovely tank, correct. But one of sorts. It is using some obscure weapons. 100 bits, thank you very much. Don't forget, people, we've got a bits goal going, we've got a sub goal going, and if you buy bits, your first 1,000 in total, cumulative, will give you one ninja star, your first one. If you brought more, then there's other ones unlocked after that, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1 million. There's loads. I'm going to watch Malice in the VOD. Excellent. That will be on YouTube very soon. Not necessarily tomorrow, because I've still got a few more to catch up on. But the day off and the staggered Conan streams does actually let me catch up with some of that stuff. So I'm almost there. Like 5 more streams on my YouTube channel in order to catch the VODs up. Now, this is where I get kicked for not being a real tank. I will invite you to an account of how this actually works. So, as you can see, loads and loads of health, loads and loads of everything else. Great. Resistances look a little low. Don't worry, they won't be for long. So I put this on. There we go. Not quite capped, but if I get minor resolve, then I'll hit it nice and easy. This here is Healy stuff and debuffing. This here is buffy stuff and debuffing. This stuff is resource management and heals. The taunt is the charge and also my pull. This is a resto staff and 2-hander tank. And not just putting them on there to be different for the sake of it. So many people want to know if you can tank in other weapons, so I made a build to show you that you can. And the one thing that people fuck up with when they do use other weapons, well, 2 actually. 1, they don't realize that the resource management is completely different, because obviously that's altered if you're using sword and board or ice staff. Block mitigation mostly. Every time you block, obviously you mitigate a certain amount of damage, but you use less resources if you have those passives. But above all, because we said block mitigation, this one here. Both the ice staff and the sword and board both have 20% mitigation to damage while blocking. Every other weapon style doesn't. This bonus here allows you to have it. Yes, they stack, but if you don't have it at all, this fixes the problem. There are many things in the game that are designed to consider very carefully the calculations of damage mitigation to consider, obviously, the block mitigation bonus. No bow tank, you can. If you don't have it, there are some mechanics that will one-shot you no matter how big you are. Even if you've got 100k health and cap resistances and minor and major fucking Aegis and all that kind of stuff, or Aegis, whatever you want to call it, if you don't have block mitigation, you'll die. Because that kind of helps a lot. Hype train level 2, by the way, 20 seconds left. If you beat it, you'll get level 3. With this, it makes a difference. Really cool to see a Nightblade 2. Sneaky tank. Yes, indeed. If I stay still, I get loads and loads of heals. If I run, I get little heals. What am I supposed to do with Cinder? Buddha kicks back in the kitchen and let useless. What did you get? Cinder instead of cider. Buddha's doing the whole cooking stuff, and he's bought beers and cakes and all sorts, and he bought Cinder for Tony. Why she want Blimbands? What the fuck? Right, here we go, people. Pray for me. Dungeon finder, random, vet, go. Bear in mind, I had to do Scrivener's Hall with this while everyone else was dead, and I still managed to get them all up. It is banging. Give me something good. Don't give me Elden Hollow one again, for fuck's sake. Elden Hollow is the new fungal grotto. Hype train is over. Cinder toffee, that's the thing. Maybe that'll work. Sorry, I touched the mead. Don't touch it. Don't you dare. The healer and the DPS has decided not to queue up. Stand corrected. Wayrest II in the chat if you want the guide. Don't remember the command. Might just be Wayrest II. Might be... I don't know what it is. WR2? WS2? I know what it should be, but I don't know what it is. He's got the quest. Excellent. We'll wait for him. Good. Looks like we're waiting for everybody. Hello? He says hello as well? Oh, this is banging. Whoa! Don't be dead, Claw. What the fuck, indeed? Oh, yes. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much indeed. We've got a dead Dragonborn. Let's fucking go. Woo! 510 on the channel. 510 gifted subs. You're a fucking legend, dude. Thank you very much. Taunt. Actual taunt. I know. Chains is like a temporary taunt. You can't overlap it. You fucking can with this. Why? Because the Tormentor set does still have a very good use. 1, it makes my gap closer a fucking taunt. And 2, it makes my chains, which also count as gap closers, blinks, and pulls, as a taunt as well. So instead of a normal one that would not be overwritten by itself, this gets overwritten over and over and over. So not only Buddha brings me fire starters, and then he also drank some good stuff. Hang him. Hang him! 100% agreed. Every one of these pulls counts as an actual full taunt. Look at this timer on the ghost. Again, it'll reset constantly. I can't run out of resources because this skill was altered to make it ultra OP as fuck.
These people are
We'll just keep going until you get it right. Cinder toffee sounds like it tastes a bit smoky. It does. Smoky bacon. Looking for lightning staff, please. We've got to get past the boss first. Sergeant. I assume. Because there's 3 sets in here. Asshole! Yoink. 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 Now. Didn't know Mike was on fire. That button has to be pressed. That button has to be pressed in order for her purple face over there to be released. That is the mechanic to trigger in the fight. It's also the mechanic in the fight to stop her from doing that shit. Watch them not do it. I'm hoping that they don't fail it, but most people trigger the fight and don't know the mechanic once it's presented to them again, which means they don't retain information. This is what the All About Mechanics guide is for. It's to teach you this shit, just in case you don't pay attention to it or just in case you've forgotten. Watch them not do it. Oh, he's doing it. Fair enough. I'll get this one then. You both went to the same one because you can't coordinate for fuck, but that counts. Good resource management on this fucker. Be careful. Ah. Easy tank. It's not easy. It's different. Yoink, yoink. Ah. Yes, I'm killing all the stuff. Follow me. Oh my god. Turtle swatter. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated, Bit. And Cake in the chat, you're a fucking legend. Don't tell anyone I told you. No, tell everyone. You're a fucking legend. Thank you very much. 5 gifted subs now to a whopping 387 on the channel, people. We are pushing that goal. Closer and closer. Again, you know the rules. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in stream. I'll have to kill you instead. If we get as close as possible to the fucking goal, we are giving away 30,000 crowns in total. Lots and lots of different individual codes for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, although console is a little less than PC, but we've got them for all of them anyway. Yoink. Playing massive catch-up this fucking year. Let me give all my codes away. It was close to 400. Couldn't. Words was hidden. 387. That's a lot. Some big numbers in it tonight, people. Make sure you say thank you for the gifted sub, obviously. You don't have to watch adverts anymore. 3 lightning staves, just the wall of elements, and a bear. These are using... These are trying to farm for the stuff that I provide on my channel. Put YouTube in the chat. Interesting. Let's go. Imagine that. Imagine farming with the person that made the build. That must be surreal as fuck. Dude, don't stand there. That's where the tank stands. I stand where I choose. You stand where it's safe. Imagine it was blocked water. I don't think the word something is hidden. I think it is. You got to try again. You got to rephrase it. So what things do you consider when making a build? Everything. Absolutely everything. Your question is incredibly broad. Basically, think of all the variables that are required to be considered when making a build. All of those and more. However, if you're looking for a vague bit of information, I did make a video about how to approach a 1-bar build when you're trying to make your own and the things you should consider. If you put beginner in the chat, there's a video series there called How to Get Good. That might help you. It's so more broad than that and so many different things to go over. I can't answer that with a straight answer, but that should help. I mean, let's face it, if it was that easy, everybody would do it, but the video is there. Resist was the word that got noobs? Yeah, because you might use it in a sentence that doesn't sound very nice. Debuff, done. I fucking love this film. Lonely Girl, thank you for the gifted sub. Massively appreciate being Cake in the chat. They're all healing like hell as well. Thank you very, very much. Remember, people, if you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gifter. Yoink. You might want to kill him. Ah, good. I hadn't finished with Nusame yet. Still need to sell some stuff. Where's she gone? Your services are no longer required. Fuck it. I'll do a bit later. We're good. That is amazing. They're getting brave and starting to pull stuff. You will die. Remember that. I go for zombie. You go for zombie? Oh, he's talking about hard mode. Fair enough. Communication. That's supposed to be okay. Typo. Just type oi. Don't need that skill. Oh, did we get not a shout out? Did we get the command in the chat for Wayrest II? For those trying to farm for the Sergeant Light and stuff, you can do Wayrest 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. Same gear. But the guide is there if you want it.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Much appreciated. Nope. Ah, you found it. WR2. Remember that. Remember it's WR2. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yoink. 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 I'm here. I love that skill so fucking much. I'm so glad they changed it. You don't want to stand there, mate. Why is he not coming over here? Oh, there he is. Beard to fuck. Oh, we killed it all. Rip. Everything is dead. Meow. He got the chest piece. That is actually ideal for the LAZY SORC because it's got the heaviest part of it, the highest resistances. It's splatting everything. Okay, don't kill the zombies until the boss fight starts. The condition for hard mode is when the fight starts. Have you tried it in Infinite Archive? Yes, I have. I've demonstrated it on live stream tons of times. All that stuff is considered for all content when I make the builds, dude. There's nothing that's exempt.
And I want to talk to you.
Don't kill them yet. Don't kill them yet. You're pulling them too early anyway. Wait. Okay, now the fight starts. Excellent. Where the fuck is the archer gone? You should be taunted. He is taunted, he's just not moving. He's being a canoe. This is Malice Infinite Archive streams. I'll look for it. I know the build predates Infinite Archive. It does, but I've still done it. Because I did multiple streams with the build to prove that the changes to Tormentor didn't actually negatively impact the build. So with stuff being predated, I make sure that they're updated, or at least demonstrated in their form so that people realize they can still be used. Kind of what I'm doing now. Knock off balance, please. Oh, he's dead. Did I get the lightning star for them? Did I fuck? Nope. Definitely not. GG, thank you for group. Sorry. No staff. Social group, current group, leave instance. Love it when people are asking why it damage explosions on big boomed. Why? Because it's awesome, that's why. Put exclamation point big booms in the chat if you want to know what he's talking about. Do we have? Not yet. We'll pug. Infinite Archive rewards. This Infinite Archive reward was from when this went in the Infinite Archive. So yes, Blandford. This is the reward for when this went into it. From fucking ages ago. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random Vet, go. Pray for me. I don't need the affix. I'm going to put that on another character. Don't need any of that. Shiny stuff. Soul Cleaver Dagger, see?
All this way for nothing.
There's been a lot of base game randoms popping lately. Mostly Wayrest and Elden Hollow. Boing. And all the healers are using the fucking Strangler lately. Now, I know there's billions of possibilities and people use lots of different things, but I've seen a lot in dungeons using the same Strangler. The problem is, I tend to see that Strangler, because it's random, I tend to see that Strangler healing the people that don't need it, which is annoying. That's like the Engine Guardian. It always gives the resource you don't need. Gotta go. We'll be back after dinner. Good luck and thanks for the fun. You are most welcome. Enjoy your food. Ooh, food. Food is a good plan. You know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is the day off day. Tomorrow is pizza day. We have one cheat day a week. Even when we look at the bank and wince, we've got to make sure we have at least one nice thing. So we have pizza on a Wednesday. And it's going to be mega. Looking forward to that. We've been eating well. Eating good stuff. Like the things that aren't really, really fucking bad for you. So we're allowed a pizza. And you can't tell me I'm not allowed. Yum pizza. Yes, DJ. Oh, fuck my life. This again? Off balance in the chat if you want the build. That does require this dungeon. We're basically going for all the dungeons where builds come from. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some nice people. Adrea! Oh, not fucking Anya again. Anya was in there yesterday skipping everything. Adrea, don't let him skip shit. The mighty Adrea! And Tron, no. Whoever you are. Pizza is healthy. It is. It's Italian salad. It is. It's got everything you need. It's got bread. It's got tomatoes. It's got cheese. It's got usually some form of processed meat, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's an Italian salad. This dude yesterday was the one that was skipping everything because he's so awesome. He's been a dungeon finder for about 2 weeks. If you want to do the quest, you need to kill all these Lamias, otherwise the quest person will not spawn. You could let me pull them in, or you could run over there and be a hero pants and kill nothing. Up to you. Hey Zard Ninjas, mind distortion. Distortion of the mind. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm in Tempest Island, and we've got Mr. I don't want to fight everything. I'm going to put everything. But if you're going to put everything, I'm going to stand there and not fight. From yesterday. This fucking dungeon finder must be exhausting. Maybe he just high as a kite all the time. Maybe he's fucking stoned. He doesn't realise. Fire, please. Skills fire. Gotta love him. Yeah, yesterday was a piss take. The mighty Adrea. What is Adrea on? Adrea ended up in the dungeon finder with me. That's mega. I mean, luckily, studies have shown that that you are more productive if you treat yourself every once in a while. Something to do with your brain being happy and not in fight or flight mode all the time. I mean, I guess. Depends how much people want to attack you on a daily basis. Because your fight or fight some more happens. This dude is a hero going backwards, forwards, 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 backwards, forwards. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Doesn't do anything, mate. I don't want to mock people all the time, but please stop doing this. This. Makes you look fucking stupid. Stop it. You're not good at if you do that. You actually cause some problems. Because in trials, arenas, dungeons, whatever, where it's really, really difficult, you might carry negative AoEs into your group. In short, calmthefuckdown.com. See? Control. Calm yourself, Iago. You got black claws? Excellent. I mean, that was for roleplay purposes, but I'll fucking take them. Which server? Technically, I've already got some on there, one. We have a roleplay channel for ESO and for Conan in Patreon Discord. It's fucking great. PS. Funny, there's 2 servers on PS. Private. Ah, perfect. The one where we do trade, not the other one that is public. I'll take it. Put it in the box. Ooh, I do it all the time, and I'm stupid, and I get antsy. See, you've got excuses that you are willing to share. What's their excuse? I fell in a hole. Getting antsy is not an excuse to run around in circles. Now, in real life, sure. In a game, no. You're in full control of it. If you've got issues where you just can't sit still, I understand that you can't sit still. But if you're making your character do it, you're channeling it on purpose. You're like, I can't stand still. That's calculated. That's controlled. If you did this, that's fine. That's different. Instagram loves to make excuses for people to copy. That makes sense. How you doing, by the way, Dan Wolf? Welcome to the stream. Come on. Anyway, Tempest in the chat. I might be TI. Try both. Put Tempest first for the guide. Would like it if my pull worked. I can't hear anything. No volume. And it's caught up. This is building displaying today. Malice. There have been changes to the game, but it still functions perfectly fine if you understand its intent in the first place. Boing. Tempest is the... We found it. Oh, no. Tempest Island. Shit. There's going to be TI. Tempest is a build, wasn't it? Whoops. That got awkward. Malice thing, thank you very much. We don't need to heal, dude. I've got it covered. I've got tank and healing covered. OP as fuck. Can't run out of resources, so I just keep eating this skill. Meow. All the time I'm doing damage, I'm healing. It's fucking bonkers. That change to that skill is ridiculous. And if anything dies, then I just fill my bars up. You're not going faster than me. I'm a Nightblade. Good luck. Who is that? Rob with the bits. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. You're an absolute legend. Don't forget, people, if you buy Ninja Stars... Sorry, wrong. If you buy bits, you'll get Ninja Stars. 1,000 is your first one. Then it goes up and up and up and up, depending on how many you buy. You keep them forever and ever and ever. If you've got Ninja Stars, show them off. Bits gold 300 of 10k. Thank you very much. A bloody good start. Whee! Please pull all the stuff for me. God. The level of impatience when I'm pulling everything in anyway. Meow. Look at those ninja stars. Turtle swads, you can't be far off the big one. You've got some really fucking shiny ones there. It's silly that people try to pull stuff for you. It's just attention seekers, aren't they? You know, the ones with Instagram fucking labels that say hashtag draw me like one of your French girls. That's his actual handle. Sorry, it's probably draw me like one of your French girls, XX420. Skittlebut with a resub, thank you very much. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much indeed. We are flying through them today, people. We're trying to get some incentives up and running. We're trying to get the goals, in fact, because we've got some catching up to do. 2024 has been a fucking mess. But support in the chat, that will make more sense, although it's mildly vague. I'm not explaining extreme details, but it's been a rough one. The support in the chat, if you know any rich people. Outside of that, we're trying to hit our subs back up to where they were. We have 30,000 crowns to give away, and I'm going to give away the whole fucking lot if we hit it. Whee! Dre is fucking mega. I don't even know what he's on. Yoink. Yoink. Walkies. Don't stun me. How dare you? I'll stun you. See how you like it. Bubbles?
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
You're not faster than me. I'm a Nightblade. Haha. Imagine that. Someone trying to be faster than the tank all the time, and the Nightblade is the tank. Nope. Every person I know is Lambert. Shit joke. Subscribe, get no adverts. Correct. Why are you running away from all the ads? Are you scared? Mr. I'm gonna put everything runs away from tiny ads. I have arrived properly. You have! Shout out to Tony Silver in the chat, please. You can see I walk past. If you're not following already, fix it. I love that tooltip that just popped up. An ability marks criminal act will alert the guards. No shit. I would expect criminal acts to alert the guards. Cool blue beam. You missed one. You should get the green one. Meow. Kill him. I expect him to be dead by the time I turn around. Otherwise, you're facing the wall with a dunce hat. Nope, you suck. This one is 80% before you got here. Who's looking forward to add-ons on console? I know. I'm slightly on the fence about it because obviously we know that people are going to gatekeep like fuck. And there's an issue of implementation. There could be very, very high risks with those going onto a console with things breaking before you get in and all that kind of stuff. But which ones are you looking forward to anyway? Yes, the All About Mechanics add-on is in testing at the moment and so far so good. Before Ninja, I was often running through town shouting, "It wasn't me, you've got the wrong person." Yeah, you won't get caught with the Ninja build now. Not me, I'm not looking forward to it. I just don't even begin to care. It's unnecessary. It is unnecessary. But since it's happening anyway, you know people are going to be chasing certain ones because it's just the norm now, isn't it? My issue with combat metrics is that it's going to allow people to who are already innately toxic to gatekeep unnecessarily. That already happens on PC anyway. Any tool that shows people what DPS actually is dangerous because it puts false barriers on what people can and can't do. 9 times out of 10, all they need to do is a bit of practice and then they're fine. But you didn't do enough in that when you're kicked is recycling players over a very long period of time and nobody ever gets anything done. It's actually a negative. But would I like to see it for the sake of having flex in Infinite Archive on 5 focused efforts? Selfishly, yes. I would like to have seen that. For some insert "this is fucking crazy here" titles. Like it because you see the big numbers on the tank? That's true. The reason they're a problem is because of people that use them negatively. I didn't install mine. I found I was worrying about my DPS and not enjoying myself so much. Yep. Using other checks and other counters to do things that you don't need to do. Well, here's a positive outlook on it. The only people that are going to use it in a shit way are people that are already shit. So, we didn't learn anything. We didn't lose anything. We get to keep shit, people. Is it going to work? Install them on console? I think that was a question and an answer at the same time. They are being tested at the moment. The actual implementation process and everything hasn't taken part yet. So we are yet to be told exactly how that will work console side. But testing on PTS in gamepad mode is currently underway, which is why the All About Mechanics add-on is being tested right now. I've got something in my fucking eye again. Dust flew past the fucking fan, went straight in my fucking eye. Currently running about add-ons that gets treasure map help would help a lot. See, I don't like that. I know, I've got Ultimate Zone guys on the website where the treasure map maps are there, the guides are there. But I prefer to just try them out and find out where the stuff is based on knowledge, rather than looking them up on Google. But the game's been out for 10 years. It's too fucking late now. Too late. That's been done. We get some good quality of life ones, which could be really nice. You don't play console. I mean, they're all supposed to be quality of life. That's the point. But some of them aren't. Some of them are hacky as fuck. It was more about a console perspective, asking them what they think. And splat. GG, thank you, full group. I need to go and get this crap out of my eye. Give me 1 second. I don't know what it is. I can't get it. It's probably cat fur. Even now, after all the years, I wouldn't find the bits on the map where the treasure chests are. So I used to like hunting those down and going, "Oh, I know where that tree is," or "Oh, I know where that is." Unfortunately, Google is too fucking easy for people to find now. Oh, for some people do nothing but go onto Google before they've even installed the game. Other people could Google and don't. And I don't mean they try it out for themselves. I mean they can constantly hound other people with millions of questions instead of something that's seemingly easy to fucking find. And that's the same for all games. You get two sides of the coin. Finding them is really fun, but sometimes you have about 100 in your inventory. If I have 100 in my inventory, I'm dumping them. But yes, you can do. You just want the minimap. Minimap is going to be one of the ones that I would assume is most used by console players, because that is something that is quite nice. They deliberately... go back in history here. They deliberately designed it without a minimap. On purpose, is what deliberate means. Because they wanted it to be as less involving UI as possible. Based on the other Elder Scrolls games, they wanted to get it as close to that as they possibly could, both visually and kind of immersive wise. They wanted to make sure that you felt engrossed in the game. And then over time, obviously, as any MMO does, it evolves because people, and this is the underlying thing, people's expectations. Imagine designing something for a purpose and everyone expecting more. Anyway, over time, they have obviously catered to that, and they've given us choices. So you can now add stuff if you want, or take it away if you want. So now we've got the best of both worlds. Hey, yes, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is the underlying problem with most games at the moment, is when developers try too hard to bend to the will of those that want their game designed differently to how the developers wanted to design it. If you're an artist and you're creating something, you create it and people get what they're given. When it comes to games, people have got too involved. The accessibility to communicate with the people that make the game is too easy, so crying is louder and easier to see. Before, it was, do you like this game? No, shit. Okay, play something else. People are too scared to do that now. So I'm going to send you a Twitch DM after the stream. Impossible, they're closed. I need to ask something that doesn't need to be something entire chat needs to be involved in. Okay, that is broad. Zynode@zynodegaming.com. Use that email address. It's easier. Twitch whispers are locked. I did a very first, but if it's, be less vague about it, because otherwise, Patreon is how you get one-to-ones. Send in an email if it's something about the website, whatever. Yes. Got design ninjas. Over raised indeed. You have baby chickens. Thank you very much indeed. Generally speaking, if it's something about the brand itself, so YouTube, Twitch, the website, anything like that, if there's an error, you can use 2 email addresses, zoned@zonedagaming.com or support@zonedagaming.com. Anything else like that, outside of that, that is one-to-one based, that's Patreon. So Patreon in the chat. Cozy Astronaut, why are you not making humans? Why are you not making humans? Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? No humans on a Tuesday. 4 little chickens, noisy little attack. Noisy little chicken attack, even. Nice. Thank you for the sub. 31 months on the bounce. You must like it here. Thank you very much indeed. Just want you aware of it. That's too vague. Yeah, there's ways to communicate. Because it's Tuesday. I knew it. Wayrest II again? Oh my fuck. Is that one of the mods? CGI Shadow, they will determine whether it needs communicating or not. CGI Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Totally didn't just woke up over a power nap. You did. Thank you very much indeed for the chicken attack. Massively appreciated. Welcome into the stream, by the way. Clown Prince is already here. Aha, you're back from food. That's why. You have returned. You're getting the same dungeons over and over and over. A lot, actually. Yeah, if it's something serious, communicate with the mods. They'll decide whether it needs to be continued or not. Have I started? Excellent. Outside of that, it's kind of a little awkward on stream. Because if I give everyone the freedom to communicate with me outside on a one-to-one thing, I mean, outside of Patreon, that opens up an unscalable avenue. Kill them, please. Yoink. Can't pull that one too far away. Can't pull that one too far away. Been lurking. God of War has consumed my whole attention. Fair. Good game. Makes sense. No. They've split up to try and solo individual enemies. I don't know what's going on here. He's called Morpheus. Cool. You think he made it up all by himself? I think he's the real one. I bet he's not. Ask him what color his pills are. Whee! Yoink. Yoink. No. I can't pull that one in. He's stuck on the stairs. The other dude hasn't even come in yet. Is that dude called I am a bot? Or close to? I've been a bot? I was one? What's it called? It's I am a bot. Oh. I hate this bit. This used to get buggy. It used to not open at all. Come on. Don't do that. The other dude is not even joining us. Oh, there you are. I thought he was one of those people that just joins at the beginning of the dungeon, doesn't do shit, and then leaves with free keys. Did you give the sub? Oh, yes. You have the Ninja Cake emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. You also don't have to watch adverts anymore, so refresh your stream. Enjoy no adverts. Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? Enjoy nothing. It's not. It's supposed to be a benefit. You have to press the button. Oh, fuck my life. You have to press the buttons. No sound? That was weird. Been doing that a lot lately. You don't need to stand where I am. I'll turn it away. And rip. He did go for the button. Good. I've turned it away so that you don't get beat up. One of those days. Basic rule of thumb. Don't stand in front of the boss. In any game. Not unless the mechanics warrant it. This definitely does not. You know you're in the big circle of dead, right? And splat. Look at that. Don't try and put everything. You didn't kill anything in the last room. I'm going to get the boss. They're going to not fight this boss. Knew it. Skippers. 5 DPS per person and skipping bosses. Thank you, bot. No. They're actually not going to fight, are they? This boss should be like the rest of the bosses where it pulls you into the fight. He's never going to die if these ads don't die. And they can't be stunned. Brilliant. They left me. Imagine leaving the tank with the boss. Finally! It's hilarious that even people with little to no experience whatsoever know more about skipping than they do mechanics. That's tragic. Give the games back to people that like them. They're playing God of War. Actually, I've just read that twice. Which God of War are you playing? I think it was. Yeah, pretty much. Boss is dead. Go me. No loot. Fuck it. Don't need anything anyway. Boing.
They are not to proceed further, Garin. Do you hear me?
Not even in the room, are they? Oh, there they are. That dude had aggro for some reason. He shouldn't do. That boss doesn't aggro people randomly. Ragnarok? Aha! Nice. I still like the originals, dude. 1, 2, and 3. They were fucking great. That and Devil May Cry. Then there's some new people who think Fungal Grotto 2 is boss and a cliff. Yeah, they do. They think it's just go through the tunnel, jump off the cliff, and then that's it. You're done. But they never knew there was 2 more bosses there. Including one that's really satisfying if you're built for loads of AoE, which is the Mud Crab. Considering you wanted to go fight a boss on your own and leave me left with the boss by myself, where's the deeps? Yeah, I'm not normally that judgy when it comes to people doing damage. Everyone's got their own learning pace and everybody's got to start somewhere. But when people are deliberately pulling stuff or deliberately not following the tank and just doing whatever the fuck they want, those are the ones that normally complain that they can't find a tank, and they're usually the ones that don't hit that hard either. Pizza day, yeah. It's tomorrow. I need to get Nusume out of the pocket because I ran out of space. Kill the boss, please. Thank you. Oh, man. Let's see. Greetings and salutations. Conjure Samurai, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, it's Pug Life today. It is that. We've had a mixture of cool and wish were cool. It's been a run. And today has been busy as fuck. I can't explain absolutely everything because some of it isn't released yet, but there's a lot going on in the background. Some was announced today on Twitter and Facebook. Other stuff, not even ready yet. Gotta wait until I's are crossed and T's are dotted before any announcement can be made. Hey, people who just cliff on Fungal 2. Fungal 2, Fungal 1, whichever. Pain in the ass. Thank you for pulling all the stuff. Where would I be without you? I'll keep running then. You don't need me in there. I'll just go do other stuff. Pull these fuckers. No. Yay, we've got a tank that doesn't tank, that runs to the end. That's what we always wanted. No, you don't. The ones that pull absolutely everything are the ones that complain that you don't taunt stuff when they get killed. Figure that out. Having worse, a fridge but no beer, or beer with no fridge. Both. We've had both actually happen. In fact, we have no beer in the fridge, and recently we had no fridge and no beer. So both are shit. Fridge broke for like fucking 3 weeks. Imagine that. Boss. Where the fuck is everyone? Excuse me? Oh, there you are. You know, health bar. Come here. Easiest way to fight these is to put the melee guy on the archer. But it feels like someone's got a fucking taunt because he keeps going backwards. Taunt. Taunt. Bastard. He's not coming. Just standing there. Ah, there he is. This is the only build on the channel, by the way. Actually, there's two, just for the light. Where the pull actually does allow you to overlap it and retaunt with it. Bash. GG, thank you for group. See, in the other group, Adrea said thank you for group, and nobody else did. Because Adrea is awesome, and the rest suck. Leave group. Social. Group. Leave group. Leave instance. I'm no longer in a group. I think they kicked me before I left. Is it something I should panic about, or are we good? I'm still trying to wrap my head around Dispel doing different things on different grin mods. We're good? Okay then. I'm gonna tell you now, dude. As someone that is open about how I feel about certain things in the game, or the game in general, very open-minded. I can see that there's lots of different things that need to be done and lots of things that work really well, and people don't necessarily appreciate them for what they are. Dispel, at the moment, is not finished. That's the politest way I can put it. It's not finished. I have done an abundance of testing with that particular skill, and there's, or bonus, or debuff, whatever you want to call it. There's two things to consider. One, most versions of it are so slow that by the time you've cast it, the short-term ability that you were trying to get rid of is already gone. So what's the fucking point? And the second problem is most things in the game can't actually be dispelled. There's no standardization for it. It doesn't seem to work. So I think they've introduced it to the game as a new feature over time, but they haven't completely finished it yet. So I could just say it's shit, and that's what I really mean. But at the moment, I'll be polite enough to say that it's not finished. So use it in situations that you can by all means, but there's very, very fucking few. Wolfman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just been introduced to what you're saying in real time. Blind Illusions, welcome in. How you doing? Here's a ninja button for both of you, actually. No. Ads heard the moral of the story. Not finished. Doesn't work for most things. It doesn't last. Sorry, it takes too long to cast versus abilities that it can work on. Prime example of this is, let's just say for argument's sake, an AoE on the ground in Infinite Archive, right? Most of them last like 4 or 5 seconds, and it'll take you 2 to 3 seconds to cast it, or 1 second to realize, 2 seconds to cast it. You've only got 2 seconds left, it's fucking gone anyway. It's just not worth it. And the things that you do want to get rid of, it doesn't work on. So Spellfucker Juice, for example, it works, but by the time you've cast it, it's already run out anyway. Point. And when it comes to negate bubbles, doesn't work. When it comes to Brewmasters, doesn't work. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. Ms. Brick, here's a button. How the bloody hell did you know? Because, contrary to popular bullshit, I try that stuff out. Like the most extreme stuff and the most simplest stuff. Combined, I try out everything that I can. What do you like best PvP or PvE? I don't really care. I like it all. It's just that you won't see much PvP on the stream. Especially during events, because we've politely had too many events. And when I do PvP, it tends to be earlier in the day. On stream, it's kind of late at night. Most people are in either very small groups and everyone else is fucked off doing something else, or there's just less activity that time of night versus what could be happening during the day. It's just quieter. Very craft. No. I don't use that term because it's a backwards term. You don't craft anything from theory. You just think about stuff. Imagine this. I thought of a plane and I'm definitely sure I can sell it. Okay, good. Where is it? No, I'm not going to make it. I crafted it in my brain. Okay, good. So, do you actually have results? No. Fuck off. It bugs me. They just sit there thinking. Practice it. Actually try. But yeah, decided to toy with some scribing in Infinite Archive. That's fun. Also frustrating. So, you actually practiced it. You didn't apply theory crafting. You actually thought of something and tried it out. The difference is people that sit there theory crafting, write spreadsheets about what they think things are going to do and pretend to make calculations that work in their favor, and in actual fact, they've got no results. Unless you've tried, you don't know the outcome. And that, in ESO, is a massive fucking thing, because most things on stats alone don't tell you what it's really going to do. Yes, of course, you could have a estimated gauge, or you could think you know what's going to happen, and that is all you're doing. You're thinking. Try it. You'll be surprised. Some things work exactly as you think they would. Other things work completely different, for or against. If you haven't tried, you don't have results. You had a comment on one of your videos once, ended with food for thought. Oh, God. Yeah, I get some of those. When people are trying to collaborate with you in your own message, in your own fucking comment section. Like, can you just not? Determined to make my Arcanist viable. The V word. It's two magical terms you've used there, because I have a lot of fun playing it, so here I am. Good. Get it done. Make sure it happens. This dude here is not going to go into there. I'm going to change him out, and I'm going to go, since you've said Arcanist in Infinite Archive, I'm actually going to go in there on Venom. Put Venom in the chat. I haven't used this dude for like 3 weeks. Funny enough, and I think Platts and Mike would agree, from science standpoint, theories and beasts are made up of the next step of science project to try and disprove that theory in order to closer to real conclusion, solution, invention. Exactly. And just talking about it isn't enough. Funny how words are misused indeed. Where is Venom? There he is. Miss Constance, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're going in the Infinite Archive. I've been doing pugs. They've been horrendous. I quit. Not playing the game anymore. You have new male attachments to claim. For me? I'm die happy now. I do Wizzy stuff. What a hell of a name. It's brilliant. New things. Fantastic. Does anyone in the stream have only beams, flex, or venom? If so, whisper me. We're going. PlayStation EU, by the way, before that's confusing. We got a yep from Mike. You dead. Dead. Oh dear. Like Twitch. It's fucking quiet. People are waiting too long for stuff and things to happen. That's all it is. Like, where the fuck is the new update? You have to wait until April for the announcement. We normally wait from January. It's not happening. January told us to wait to February, and then March, and then now April. Well, can't we just have it now? No. What should I do now? I don't know. Go play an event. That's mildly joking, but still. I know exactly how people feel. We are anticipating the cool stuff. And it can't get here quicker. Boing. No one's joining me. Fuck it, I'll go on my own. Infinite Archive. We random it, actually. Activity Finder. Group Finder. Create group. Actually, let's find one. There's none. Different game completely. Yeah, most people are. They're not bored of the game, they're just bored of waiting. They want to know now. It's too long. Like 9 different... Let's call it 3 major quarterly patches with no actual new content, while people complained about, oh, we don't want content, we want fixes. So again, they did exactly what people asked them to do, which is a big mistake in my opinion. And now people are constantly waiting and waiting and waiting for the new stuff and the new structure. It's great that we're looking forward to it, but the gap's too big. Don't worry, it'll be here soon. Let's go. Activity Finder, Group Finder, Find Group, Infinite Archive, no. Create Group, Infinite Archive, 2 players, do stuff. Bring weapons. This is my brief. Champion points, I don't really care. Roles, no. Auto accept, yes. I'll pick anyone. Boing. If you didn't do it already, put Venom in the chat. This is an Infinite Archive build specifically. It can work in other content, but you have to consider the Ring of the Pale Order is almost redundant once you get past dungeons. Dungeons, you'll be fine. It will be less effective, but it'll still work. Trials, don't even fucking bother. Take that off. Figure out in your own time how to adapt that if you need to, because you've decided to put it into content it's not designed for. Will it work? Yes, but you will have to make changes yourself. Because if I tell people how to do that, I waste time in having the video in the first place. I'm going to be patient and wait for at least 1 minute to see if anyone joins. Hopefully not anyone from the stream. That is stream sniping the group finder. I want to get a complete randomer. That's kind of the point of watching things random happen on stream, rather than having some shit crew on the VOD later going, that was planned, he already knows him. Fuck him. Pale order off, vamp toggle on, got it. Well, I mean, that didn't really work, did it? Because you removed a piece of gear and you put a skill on. Anyway, hi Zone Ninjas. How you doing, Savage? Welcome to the stream. You still got some armor missing, dude. You got 1 ring missing. Looking all janky and shit. Here's a button. Blast! Fucking hell, I had a shower like 5 minutes before stream and I'm sweating. It is hot. Again, Savage, how you doing? People that have just joined, we are trying to hit sub goals, obviously. We're always trying to hit sub goals. Part of the job. If we get anywhere near it, which is a stretch, I'm chucking out 30,000 crowns. That is split across multiple different codes, and yes, you can win more than one. Xbox and PlayStation have limited amounts of them. PC still does, but there's a lot more of them. If someone doesn't join in 10 seconds, I'm going in by myself. Fuck them. Can't solo on an Arcanist. You fucking can. You can solo on anything. I love those questions. I love those questions so much because it just tells me I'm talking to a moron when it happens. And I don't mean that in a nasty way. I mean it in an, oh, bless you, you're thick. When people go, hey, is this build able to solo stuff? Are you able to solo stuff with the tool provided in the content that may or may not be soloable? Because if I say, yes, you can solo, but you go up against a trial boss and you're shit, just lied, didn't I? It's subjective. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Because if you were to tell a stupid person, yes, you can solo with it, and they run into a trial and go up against Zaj Hassan or something and just fucking die, like, well, you said it can solo and it can't. Oh. Someone's joined me. Poclo72, you are a legend. You didn't know you were a legend today, but you fucking are. Can't solo an Arcanist. Oh, so that's why I keep dying. It makes all the sense. Correct. That's exactly what it is. It's as bland as that. So yeah, it's fucking difficult. When you get stupid people asking questions that they don't know what they really mean, it's hard. No, that's not what I meant. Exactly. That's why I want you to actually structure your question in a way that makes sense, that I can give a direct answer for. If there's no direct answer, you can't have one. Speaking solo, I'm trying normal Dread Seller. Excellent. See, you just used the words trying. Gravy, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. See you later, dude. Use the words, can I swap characters? Sure. Here's the thing. If you want to join a group, find it. Use the character that you're on. Swap anyway. You said you're trying to solo something that is made for group content. That's perfectly fine. You've stated that you're going to try and complete group content on your own. Doesn't mean the build can or cannot solo. Solo is broad. Can you do quests and stuff? Sure. If you don't die. That's it. There is stuff that is designed to be solo content. You don't need to work very, very hard to create a build that can do that, depending on your skill level, obviously. But there's stuff that isn't that difficult by comparison when it comes to the trials and dungeons and arenas type stuff. But there are some things in the game that cannot be soloable or soloed because their mechanics won't allow it. Like, there are locks. Like, you have to interrupt that person to get that person out. That kind of stuff. Or you have to have two people in two different rooms. When that kind of stuff happens, when you get someone going, can you solo with it? You know they're going to go in that room where you can't and then blame you for telling them wrong. So I don't answer them. It's subjective. Many different variables are involved in that question. Can you solo the content you're trying to go up against? And is the build capable of helping you or supporting you do that? Different. Very different. Unless they're talking about Maelstrom or Infinite Archive or Vatashran, in which case that's a more direct question. Can I do VMA or X, Y, and Z with this? If you're good enough, yes. If you're shit, no. Or if you're not very good. Or if you're not experienced. They're different, by the way. Not very experienced, we'll get better. Not very good. Keep trying. Shit. Thank God. The spider boss is kicking your ass. Which spider boss? That's the first one. Put DC in the chat. Exclamation point DC. That one is Dread Seller, All About Mechanics Guide. That will teach you everything you need to know about that fight. And that will help you if you're trying to solo it, because I can almost guarantee what your mistakes are while trying to do it. Apart from a skill level issue, because you might be fine, you might not be, there are very important mechanics in that fight that you should pay attention to if you're trying to do it. I.e., there are 3 major mechanics: the totem, the spider, and the ads. And if you're going hell for leather on the boss, you're doing it wrong. How are you, Zai? Knackered, dude. Absolutely knackered. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's go. I don't know who this dude is. He's going to be mega crystal sharp. Yes. Why not? Meow. Not a tank. Flat stuff anyway. Where's my... I thought it was on Jesus beam then. I'm not. Meow. Pop, 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 pop. I love how he's got the disco feet. Rip. I saw... Oh my god. People, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't fucking believe it. And I know people are going to show all theirs as well. I go, well, one time at band camp, I did a thing. Good for you. Blandfoot on... well, he was here earlier. He was in Patreon Discord, and he posted his RNGesus in the Infinite Archive. By Arc 2, he had AoE reduction to damage. He had, I think, Necrotic Strike, so 20% increase to magic damage. And he also had attuned enchantments, possibly. And 4 focused efforts. By Arc 2, he had 4 focused efforts. What the fuck is that? Having lunch, hopping into ESO. Nice. Welcome in. Made a mistake in Cloud Rest. I took my Mortal Warrior in there and was able to clear the first room after 4 hours, only to find out it was a trial. I mean, dude, at least you fucking tried. I mean, you probably learned a lot in that run. Do you know I was one of the original testers for Cloud Rest? True story. I was invited to ZOS. First time I went there. Second time I ever went in a plane in my life. And they paid for it. It was amazing. Nervous as fuck, no idea what to do, don't know why the fuck they chose me, but I was one of 12 people that went to their office for a 5-day period to try it out before it went on PTS. It was banging. Absolutely amazeballs. Beat down, I don't really need it. And I went to Yogscast in Bristol to help promote the release of console of Somerset. True story. That was a crazy fucking couple months that was. So, console announcement was there with Ophelia. UK press release as well in London, and then on a plane on the same day actually to Zos. That was fucking mad. I don't know what the hell I did right, but that was good. These are both shit buffs. Whirly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Shared that with you a long time ago. At the time, my Immortal was 50% geared. And now, have you got the original setup, or have you tried toying with some of the other ones? Because there's 5 in the same video now. They all play the same, but they have different effects. Where the fuck is the enemies? The Enema. Die, please. I love how we're... Right, here's the thing you should do in a game, right? There's loads of enemies, and they all need to die at the same time. Both of you focus on the same target, if you can. All stacked up in a bunch. If you go out and solo one in the corner while everyone else is trying to kill the other stuff, it's going to take you longer. Unless, of course, there's a mechanic, which means you need to kill them both at the same time. It's different. The big rooms like that, pull them together, splat them. My first buff was horrendous, so I expect the rest of the run to be the same. Kind of trying to pull them together here, but he's a solo warrior. It's fine. Got a Defari face mask on anyway. Yoink! Probably use my tentacles actually. Keep forgetting. You got it? Yes, I told you. There's a little mechanic in there that you gotta pay attention to. So, can you solo it? You now can, because you've got mechanical awareness. Prior to that, the build's not going to do it before you. Got the updated version. Love the tank build. Thank you very much indeed. Glad you're enjoying it. Much appreciated. First builder ever to hit the channel, dude. Successful after 8 years. Still the most popular tank out there, like it or lump it. That's a fact. Oh, he's a vampire. Nice. Boing. Give me something good. Oh, I mean, that's not terrible. I'll take it. If you don't know what build he's talking about, by the way, put Immortal in the chat. Talking about the almost immortal warrior. And since then, over the last 8 years, everyone's tried to clickbait the fuck out of the word immortal. And every single build is immortal dragon knight, immortal dragon, dragon tank, immortal tank, dragon tank. Stop it! It's the original, take it. There. Greens are the scribing skills on certain classes really neck to make a class good. You mean necessary? Is that what we do now, neck? Welcome to the stream, by the way. No, not necessarily. Every single class is capable of playing every single role successfully, and they have been able to do so over the last 10 years. But if you want to make your own combinations of skills following the scribe and stuff, you can make things very, very unique. Hello, new here. Receiving my Xbox soon. Really hyped to try ESO. What do you think of the game for new players in 2025? The same as I have all the time, apart from, well, very beginning, since one Tamriel. They made it so that every single person can play with anyone no matter what level they are, so everything across the game is the same level. You actually scale to it rather than the other way around. So get in and play it. There's no catch-up. Obviously, people have higher champion points than you, but it doesn't make or break them. People that have 3,000 champion points can be outplayed by people that have 300 if they're better than them. Skill-based. So get stuck in, you're going to fucking love it. YouTube in the chat if you want to read up on anything, but I would highly recommend as a new player you don't look at builds just yet. Builds are going to be very, very confusing since you've got no relative experience just yet. If you look up the leveling guide, that will teach you how to level at pace. Because if you speed it up, you're going to punish yourself. What is the description of all the DLCs? Correct. But if you have the gold version of the game, or, no, sorry, the collector's version of the game, you have all the chapters too. So what they used to do is they used to have a chapter every single year, the big one, and then 3 DLCs. Chapter was bought, DLCs were tied to ESO Plus. But every year, that previous chapter would go on to ESO Plus as well. So you only have to pay for the one that's current. Wasn't you in my stream last night? Mike's? Who? Probably. Not me. Tag people if you're talking to them, but otherwise I answer you and them at the same time. It gets really confusing. Anyway, new players can get in straight away. Just get on with it. You don't have to worry about chasing fucking power creep or anything like that. It doesn't exist. Skill creep does. People get better. Jump in, you're going to love it. But yeah, ESO Plus covers absolutely everything except for the existing chapter. That one you have to pay for separately. If you have the collector's version, you have all the chapters, and ESO Plus will cover everything else. Can you not? I play with one in Game Pass. Is it complete edition? There's a couple. The Game Pass one itself is the base game. I think you've got Morrowind with that. So ESO Plus will cover all the chapters except for Gold Road. And it won't give you all the classes. Also love the Paladin Cleric. Paladin Cleric, I have a tank most of the time. Most of the players are in a group with shotgun my able tank. You mean the actual... It's called Cleric build. Cleric and Paladin are different. If you go back to EverQuest, Cleric was the heavy armor healer and Paladin was a healer warrior hybrid. So I need to buy a subscription, and so if you have the subscription and the complete version of the game, you'll be fine. Complete version of the game will cover all chapters and all classes. ESO will cover everything else and everything that comes out after it. Boing. Over time, they've kind of added so much extra content, an extra chapter every single year, staggering and staggering and staggering. They kind of shift it every year. But as it stands, if you buy the Gold Road version, like the collector's version, and then just maintain ESO Plus, you'll have everything. But you're brand new, so you don't have to have everything right away. Everything is the same level anyway, so there's no you need to get this and unlock this to get that. You can just buy it in your own time. There's no rush. I just pressed the wrong button. That was dumb. Let's not do that. That is fucking bright.
At last, creatures I love winning. Drinks all around.
Where are you? What do you think of the gameplay? It's fucking banging. Sounds like an interview question. Particularly as a new player, I would recommend getting stuck into the base game version. Definitely. Dude, I've been making content for it for 8 years. I obviously like it. You're gonna fucking love it. Cleric able to heal as well as tank. Correct. That is designed upon the kind of initial idea that most healers in most fantasy games over the last 100 years generally have heavy armor and a hammer. You know, war priest, that kind of stuff. Cleric, war priest. There's all sorts over time through loads and loads of fantasy that tended to be very, very chunky, almost as strong as a tank. And people were stuck in that mentality of healers must have light armor. They don't need to have light armor. In fact, they don't necessarily get a major benefit from being in light armor. In fact, they can hurt themselves. The reason they hurt themselves is because they make them less squishy and they have loads and loads of recovery. So they fail to heavy attack with the rest of their stuff because they feel like they've got infinite spam ability. If they can constantly spam their abilities, they don't get the resources back with a heavy, and they don't take advantage of major mending, which was designed to give you a big, big boost to healing if you heavy attack with the rest of their stuff. I heard the story and lore is amazing. It fucking is. If you like Elder Scrolls in general, you're going to love this, because they've got a license to print any fucking story they like, including new ones. Tox, do me a favor. You have to do one thing, Tox. Say, I love it here. You will want to do this. It's not even a test. Just say it. I'm waiting. Boss face, let's go. Uh-oh, heavy. What? I didn't block. That was done. You love it? Excellent. Check your whispers. Get ESO Plus to have access to absolutely everything, but now you've got the whole game, every single chapter, and every single class. Have fun. Put that code in on Xbox Live. I advise you to say it. Now you don't need to buy shit. Get ESO Plus, have an infinite crafting bag. You've got every single piece of content that ever existed. Shit. This one. I advise you to say it. You wish you were told, little one. Whee! Yoink. Skills fire, please. Maybe not. I didn't follow new Twitch where to get it. So, top of your screen. Are you on desktop or mobile? On desktop, top of the screen, you'll see a little button that looks like a message box. It will be flashing with a number 1 in it with a red circle around it saying you've got a message. It's in there. You on the phone? Check your whispers, dude. Turtle Swatter with a gifted sub. Thank you very much indeed. Now to a whopping 388 on the channel. She has given more subs than I have. Almost. Thank you very much. You have the Ninja Cake emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. You don't have to watch adverts anymore. Congratulations.
That's good then.
You'll always ask me to bring my cleric. I know it's PvE, but I use for PvP and it takes a lot to kill me. Dude, that fucking thing. This is what you have to consider, right? In PvP, obviously you're the main target as a healer. You should be, right? If you're not the target in PvP as a healer, the team you're fighting against is shit. Always get rid of the fucking healer. But that particular build is designed to remember that healers are supposed to be fucking strong. They're supposed to be able to survive. Why bring survival for the group if you can't even keep yourself alive? But in PvP, if you're healing, you're doing the job, right? That thing, that will last a long, long time. People will have to try very, very hard to get you down, and that breaks the usual hit the squishy, because you ain't squishy. It's not designed for that particular content, but it will function there, as with many things in ESO. That's the thing, it doesn't turn all your skills off because all of a sudden you're in Cyrodiil. It just has different effects. If you can cater for that, you're fine. I'm trying to pull these together, but he's running across the room, so I can't kind of get them. Doesn't matter, it's an early arc anyway. Exsanguinate, this could be disgusting.
Missions aren't just gifts.
Thanks so, guys. You are welcome.
Fights more interesting. Don't waste them.
Fire Orb acquired. This is going to be disgusting. Tip for people in the Infinite Archives. You've got Fire Orb, bring the boss out a little bit, because otherwise it might land here. You can't stand behind the fucking thing. So come out a bit. Want to buy a Fire Orb? Where the fuck is it? Ah, there you are. See? Beams are fine. Do not do light attacks because they count as direct damage. Any direct damage will make the bubble hit you more harder and spawn more orbs. Any channels are fine as long as they don't pop at the end. Got the LAZY SORC into a backup healer and still hit like a friggin' train. Fun running mayhem with it. Good. Glad you had fun with it. Thing is, the survival on that is insane. Recovery, I don't need it. Boss damage. It's giving me 2... Fuck this game. 2 boss damage bonuses for what? Don't need it. I need other stuff. Adaptive Conqueror and Focused Efforts. Technically not Focused Efforts on this build. Just Adaptive Conqueror will be fine. Loads of crit chance, loads of crit damage, and Adaptive Conqueror. I've had 5 Adaptive Conqueror on this on stream before. It's fucking insane. No sound. Yoink. Piggy is a pivot point. Anchor point even. Pin. A sign that will start the game for sure. Excellent. Dude, take your time. Do whatever you like. I know there's loads of conflicting information out there about you need to do this and you need to do that, blah, 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 blah. That comes from people that are bored, that are desperate to get other people to play with them, and they're trying to fast track you into their friend circle. You will struggle if you try to go too fast. Take your time, learn what you like to do. There is no rush. Everything in the game is the same level. You're not going to out-level it. It's not going to out-level you. Take your time. The game is designed upon the foundation of choice. So find out what works for you and then just adapt over time. Hence why I have so many different fucking videos on the channel. There's tons to do. Using controller? Yep. Dude, I play on 6 different servers. PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. EU and NA. Every single one of them, and I have done for fucking ever. And 6 servers. 4 of them require a controller. 2 of them, it's a choice. So I just stick to the same fucking thing.
Excellent. I was concerned that they'd still
No point confusing it. The need for an archive the other day, pull focused efforts and supplemental thread at the same time. I was torn. Oh, that sucks, dude. That's a harsh choice. But yeah, Blandford had fucking 4 focused efforts by Arc 2. We are getting lots of fire orbs. Ah, rip. This is Venom, by the way. If you look very closely, you can see how Venom he is. See? How cool is that? He's mega. Put Venom in the chat if you want the build. Everything you need to know is in the video. Don't skip it for the love of fuck. Otherwise you're going to come back to me going, why do you do this? Why don't you do that instead? Because everything is explained in the video. Veteran in the game. Can play with the controller. It's mean controller support is amazing. The thing is, that, do you know why? Because it's not controller support. It was made with all types of peripherals in mind, apart from the steering wheel. The control, or gamepad mode, which is its version on PC, and keyboard and mouse were both made at the same time to function equally as good depending on your choice. So they didn't add it later, it was part of it. And they added more to it as well. So there are games out there that they add the control mode to, and I can see where you're coming from on there. Some of them do suck. It's basically the same with VR, right? VR games that are designed for VR work very, very well. Games that are not designed for VR, that have it as an afterthought, make you feel sick because they're shit. Same with control pad support as well. When they start introducing new things, that's when things tend to fuck up because they don't work as well because the design base wasn't for it. ESO was designed for both. So it's literally up to you what you prefer. Even on PC, you just press gamepad mode and you're playing it exactly the same as this. It means PSEU. I do, but I play absolutely everything. Technically speaking, if we're going over which one was open first, I technically should count as maining PCEU, but I don't. You'll see me on here more than anything, because this is where most of my stuff is. Yeah, my account is like 214. It's a long time ago. Beat down. I keep getting beat down. I don't need it. I'm not heavy attacking. Tip for any new players. Pay very, 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 very close attention to the tutorial. It's quite quick. Not that fast-paced, but you get to learn the most basic mechanics very, very early on. If you don't retain that information, difficult content is going to be even harder for you, because the most difficult thing in the game is for people to remember and pay attention to base game mechanics. Doesn't matter how shiny things are, doesn't matter how many AoEs go off, it doesn't matter how big the boss is. If you don't pay attention to base game mechanics, you will die more often than not. Whee! People forget where they've started and they try to skip that stuff. It's crucial. Most people die because, oh, they didn't interrupt that boss, or oh, they didn't block that, or oh, I missed a dodge roll. It's never, oh my god, that new dramatic mechanic is so bloody difficult we can't do it. It's always something basic. Light attack, heavy attack, block, interrupt, dodge roll. Those are key. If you can do those, you can do anything. What level lot in game is exploration and map completion does ESO have that? Fucking tons of it. Put website in the chat. There's ultimate zone guides there. Don't look at them just yet, but save it, bookmark it for later. Have a look around, explore, find stuff for yourself. Once you get stuck, use those guides. There's one for every single zone in the game. No, by the way, content creating is my job, and I'm still telling people to go play the game first. If you like discovering stuff, you have a lot to see. Boing. You'll see mostly instance content on this particular stream. especially Infinite Archive and dungeons and shit, but there's so much, dude. So much. ESO is fucking massive. And they haven't even filled half the map, let alone how much space they can cover with instant zones. You have Necromancer Healer. I've done them on one-to-ones, but there isn't one on the channel. So I've created them for other people based on a Patreon perk, yes. But on the channel, actively available for free, no. How dare you? Haven't done the Dread Seller guide yet. I'm learning as I go, trial and error, and I keep hearing your voice, breadcrumb mechanics. I'm glad you're picking that up. This is one for anyone else in the game that wants to learn stuff rather than just looking it up. Breadcrumbs. ZOS will place breadcrumbs in content. What I mean by that is they will demonstrate a mechanic that you are needing to understand soon. So if you see something obscure, something that looks a bit dramatic, ooh, what is that? Pay attention to it. It's coming up in a more difficult form soon. When I was playing Guild Wars 2, but attracted to ESO graphics and action gameplay, I tried Final Fantasy 14 too, but there isn't a voice act, and a lot I've decided to go with ESO. Fair enough. They're all good games, but they're all different. The good thing about ESO is it's not linear in any respect whatsoever in comparison to other MMOs over the last 26 years or so. And it's lots of different types of games all built into one. So you've got your single-player RPG side of things, first person and third person. You've got your group RPG side of things. You've got your MMO side of things. You've got your action bars laid out to that of very similar design as action RPGs. So you've got a combination of lots of different game styles. You've got the original Elder Scrolls lore in here, as well as some of the visuals, I guess, but it's slightly different because they have to obviously cater for MMO side of it. But you've got so many different things all entwined into one that there's literally something for everyone. It's not the traditional linear progression, vertical progression MMO stuff. It's horizontal as fuck. It's really good. Wide open for choices. Assault, yes please. Sentinel Alka Salad. No potions. Wrong button. Press the wrong button. Can you believe it? I've got nowhere to go. Fuck me. Help if I press the buttons in the right order, wouldn't it? I've asked myself this for years, but do you think ESO has ever increased the gear cap? Nope. I feel like it's been forever, because on purpose. They have said anything about max 200 CP gear. Just wondering. Nope. They decided that that's the middle ground for them. That's the kind of newer player gets to there quite quickly. Experienced players don't want to keep going past it. And they don't want to keep chasing the gear. Focused efforts, they don't want to keep chasing gear caps all the time, especially with years and years invested into it. So no. That doesn't mean they won't ever, but they have noted as it stands, they're not planning on it. Because if they keep increasing the cap, what is the real benefit from that? Because there's people that's got 3,000 champion points at the moment. There's people that have got nearly 3,600 or cap. There's people that have got 160. They don't need to keep moving the bar. There's no point having extra power when you can already splat content anyway. When these fucking trials come out with speed run achievements of 30 minutes and people do it in 6, we don't need extra power. Some people have millions of currencies. They do. It's got to the point now where they have to consider scale and up increasing the champion point cap for gear, or increasing the gear cap even, is not scalable. There's no point. That's fucking dead. With my Xbox, I'll give it a try on XCloud until I receive my console. Are you on PC or Xbox Series X? I'm on PlayStation at the moment. But I play on everything. Yoink. I got focused efforts. We splattered the shit out of that Marauder. This is a pug, by the way. I picked this dude up in the group finder. Some people have millions of currencies to drop new level gear. Yes, they do. They introduced a sticker book, so you fill that up and we're good. That's what you need to do. And that is laggy as fuck. Again, they've mentioned it before. They're not planning on doing anything like that. Doesn't mean they won't ever, because you can never say never when it comes to development choices. You don't know what they want to do. Eventually, stuff might change, but as it stands, that's not on the cards. We have had fire orbs so many times. Dude's RNG is insane. Wow. The game should have 3 difficulties. Third being mythical, extra harder. Nothing different on done, just more HP and armor on bosses. Subjective point of view. There are many people that still really fucking struggle. So what the problem is there is skill creep. Not power creep, skill creep. People that play the game all the time get better, and then they feel like the content is easier, so they want something more difficult. But if you give them something that's too difficult, then they rage quit. So it's a hard balance to find. The gauge is already extremely broad, comparatively, when it comes to relatively low experience versus high experience, or low skill versus high skill. They're very far apart already, so finding an extra one would be very difficult to do. However, they have noted that they are interested in exploring some increased difficulty for unique or possibly new overland. So we'll see. You have to look at it on the broader scale, like what are people doing on a regular basis? How many people actually get this shit done? How many people do that? And the gauge is very broad between low and high. So I don't think they'll benefit overall by increasing the difficulty further. However, I do think they need to make it so you can wear more than one mythic. That would be cool as fuck. Or standardizing treasure chests. You've got 4 different chests and 4 different loot qualities, not including white. So green, blue, purple, yellow, or green, blue, purple, gold. So why did the chests not drop gold stuff? Why did the last bosses in dungeons not drop gold stuff? Normal is blue and the boss is blue. Normal is vet is purple and the boss is purple. But trials is purple and the boss is gold. Nope. Why do gold mats have to be that rare when it comes to stuff like that? They don't need to. It's got to a point now where if you want to scale stuff, just make it so that the loot is in order. I've already forwarded that to Zos many times before anyway. We'll see what happens. Instead of agree, we played for the last 3 or 4 years. I've been back for about a month now and find myself doing all these events. I can't even keep up with or even play the game. That is something that I have said myself as well, and I do understand where people are coming from with that. It's not a negative thing to say so. The fact is there's too many fucking events. There are way too many. And that is why they introduced Golden Pursuit, so you can kind of pace it a bit more. The trouble is we've got events on top of that at the moment. So once they start dying down when the new announcement comes out, hopefully, about their new structure for content release, hopefully the events will calm down a bit and we can actually start playing the game properly. The thing is, what we're doing at the moment is they're filling the gap. They changed the announcement time because it's normally in January. We find out what's happening for the rest of the year. January, they gave us a vague overview of what's happening in the year, but the announcement is moved to April. So we're stuck in that mid-patch blues period where we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Once that wait is over, everything will be fucking fine. But as it stands at the moment, people are left not sure what to do. So just fill in the time with events. Gold drop on 4-man dungeons would be cool. It would be. And there's no need for them not to do it. Good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Having a very busy day. We'll call that good. You got to imagine just a fair few are shouting about stuff. The masses are quietly struggling with the base game on normal dungeons. They are. Most people can't complete normal dungeons. They cannot. Most people don't get past Arc 1 in Infinite Archive. Now, when it comes to streams, the average stream viewer plays this stuff on a regular basis or sees it gets completed on a regular basis. So it's a very privileged position to be in to see that stuff happening all the time. The actual reality is the player base doesn't see anything near that overall. They go into Fungal Grotto 1, they can't get past boss number 2, and they quit. The skill gap is huge. So if you are in a position where you find hard modes easier, 1 is because you've got better at the game and that is now your default skill level, and 2, you're way above many others. You don't feel like you are because your group is all in the same boat, but the broad scale of things, that's an extreme skill level to have in comparison to most. Love how knowledgeable you are about this game. I've been playing this game since launch on console. I still learn new things thanks to your content. So yeah, thanks. You are welcome, Savage, and thank you very much. I'm going to press this for you. This dude wants secrets. He communicated that he wants secrets. You've got this one max, dude. But yeah, I mean, you've got, like I said, you've got 4 different chest qualities. Why not make them green, blue, purple, and gold? Why are they green, blue, purple, purple? Doesn't make any sense. And even so, they're not even doing that sometimes. They're completely fucking random. This deluxe edition will only need to buy the ESO subscription for all DLC. Correct. Or is it better to buy all DLC instead of subscription? Dude, ESO Plus gives you so many fucking benefits. One of which is an infinite crafting bag. So anything that belongs in crafting will go in there with no space consumption whatsoever. That alone is enough to keep it. But every single month you also get 1,650 crowns, which is more than you would get through a tenner anyway. Yes, there's loads of other benefits. Lots. I'm not going to reel through them all because you know I'm generalizing. There's no need to talk over me on that one. I know people are trying to. That alone, do you know what? I'll ask the audience. Fuck it. This is for you to gauge. Every single person in the audience right now, if you are capable of typing or willing to type, if ESO Plus was just the crafting bag, would you buy it? We also need infinite transmutes. We do. The cap on that is redundant now. Hooks. There you go. That's from players that have been playing for years. Not only do you get all the DLCs and all those other benefits, ESO Plus alone, people would continuously pay if it was just for that. Fucking nuts. It's a must. Yeah, it is. As far as code is concerned, of course, it's got a cap eventually, but you'd need absolute billions of materials and pieces to actually crash the server and have too much. I would, but infantry bag isn't big enough otherwise. Correct. I can't fucking cast the buttons. It's getting stuck. Melt. Where the fuck is he going? Remember when the Crown Store crafting bag didn't exist? Screw that. Yeah, that was fucking insane. I'll demonstrate it in a moment. I don't want to leave this dude hanging because he's doing stuff here, but inventory, you've got two different tabs. This one is for your crafting bag if you have it. All this stuff here, I mean, not that it matters, but there's 3,000 units there. There's 7,300 of the purple stuff. There's all this shit. All that stacks infinitely. If you have ESO Plus. Imagine all that in your bag. Wouldn't fit. I'd rather go back to using 3 guild banks to hold everything and spending more time restacking the banks than working with inventory. Where the fuck am I going with this? Shit buffs. I'll take that. Yes, people would. Crafting bag OP. Fucking insane. Bear in mind, you can have 5 guilds in this game, which is extremely rare in MMOs, because MMOs are usually, hey, you want to be in this guild? This is who you support now. In this one, for some fucked up reason, they let you have 5, which is usually everyone in the same fucking guilds. There are thousands, but people tend to go for the more local guild traders, and then everyone's in the same ones. What they need to do to alleviate that is just remove the fucking cap on lists, or make it much, much higher. What is this dude doing? Why did you decide to not do anything? Did I do something wrong? Nope, he didn't communicate anything. He's just dead. Cool name. That is probably bannable. Don't report him, he's fun. I can't res him while he's dead, while he's close to the enemies. Don't think I'll get away with it. Maybe. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. Bastard. Sorry, I was AFK a minute. Probably should have communicated that. Do I laugh at people when they sell crafting bag on the Crown Store? Give up major cash cows, they are nuts. I mean, they make a lot. They've got to make money so they can afford development for new stuff. Crafting bag is fucking insane. I have it on 3 different platforms. Have to have it. Imagine picking up scraps all the time, because you do go through a lot of shit. You don't look at it because you're so used to it just being dumped in a void, but if you have just a regular inventory, even if you've maxed it out, it's impossible to keep up. Although, to be fair, anyone that doesn't have ESO Plus is going to make a lot of money off materials. It's going to be a lot of micromanaging in the guild banks or guild stores, though, and you're going to be really restricted because you're going to have too much to sell and not enough space. You have to be one of those zone spammers. I should have pulled in, but he didn't. No donkey kick for you. Counterspell subs, I know how hard it is. I teach it for a living. Trust me, I know how hard it is. People from all sides of the world, from all types of gameplay, and from all types of accounts. People will struggle with that, and they do. What's that, 20 raw hides? You do know that could be two... That could be two Druwaks, you know. There could be. That's why shit like that is expensive. Because if you've got the right skills for it, you could get lucky. Skills for housing, trading, PvP, trials, dungeons, and endgame content, hard mode. Well, endgame is subjective, isn't it? All the things you've said before are possibly endgame, depending on the individual. Gambler's dream, 100%. My point was, while generalizing, so people don't need to kind of overshadow it with all the different individual things, there's not enough space, or not enough slots to sell stuff if you had that much loot. Even though they've given you 5 guilds. And the only way to really sate that would be to actually be in 5 fucking trading guilds, which would suck. I have alt accounts too about the craft bag. I have spreadsheets on inventory priority management and various levels of crafting. See, that's too much. I already do this for a job. Fuck that. I'd rather not. Each to their own. Enjoy. Read that one already. I caught up. Boing. I already have to micromanage people. Whee. And comments. I should have pulled them in. Rip. Yoink. Oh, I disagree. He was stunned and still continued his uppercut. Up your mum. You want them since they're already made? No. Definitely not. So look for an enemy here, if you're on this particular build. Look for an enemy that can't be stunned. Or at least one that's closest to you. And use that to pull all the enemies in. If it can't be stunned, it's not going to run off, and all the other ones can be pulled to it. It's like an anchor point. So do you still have Mercedes yours? Yes, of course. Put car in chat. Fuck the comments. Half the commentators comment because they got nothing better to do with their free time than to grief people who are actually doing stuff with their lives. Pretty much. Dude, that was a life goal. Struggling as much as I fucking am at the moment. Still, that was a life goal. Of course, that's not going fucking anywhere. I'm not selling that. One, because obviously, what the fuck would you do if you sold a car? You have to buy a fucking another one anyway, so it doesn't defeat the fucking purpose of saving money. And two, that's a fucking statement. And it's branded. Whee! You can always sell it for BMW. Are you hot?
I love winning. Drinks all around.
You knew that was a trigger. You knew it. Recognize the C. You actually get follows quite a lot by people seeing it. Very true. It's a work tool. And a mega achievement all at the same time. Fucking trade it for BMW. With or without an indicator. If I was able to drive, I would buy a BMW. Each to their own. I don't want one. It's a trick question. It is. BMW has an indicator. Some of them do, but they go the wrong way. Never seen one? I have. I've seen one indicate left and go right. I think they did it for fun. I've seen one indicate after they've moved. I can't be mad at all of them. Some of them are a little bit respectful. Most of them are twats. One in particular, actually, AC Tuning in Norwich. Mate of mine, Joey, runs a place. He's got a really fucking mean M3. And I have to say, although I don't like Beamers, that one I have to put my hands up and say that one's fucking nice. But no, I wouldn't have one. Google them. Google AC tuning Norwich, you'll see. I think he's got it on the website. Fucking insane. Generally, I don't even look at them because they sound like tins with marbles in them shaking. But that one does not. That one is beastie. But you'd expect a tuner to do up a car properly, wouldn't you? Blind for how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Never seen one with an indicator. It's funny. Do you know where the good ones are? The good one. And I know it sounds fucking old-fashioned, and it fucking is, but it's true. Do you know the good ones? The older ones. The ones that didn't fall apart. The ones that weren't made in absolute mass because everyone's got to fucking have one and pretend to be a tracksuit drug dealer. Because that's the common part of it, isn't it? Like, yeah, well, I've got one of these. No. You could just enjoy your car instead. When you want an E46 project car, that's different. Like I said, older ones. The newer ones, you can pick them up cheap as fuck now. There's too many of them, they break all the fucking time, and that's the problem. Because they're so common, it's really easy to just flog one off as good, and it's not. Better off getting a fucking Golf, dude. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Have a bubble, dude. I will protect you with a bubble. Kind of. This dude's mega. He's actually really good. Now he's a vampire. Dude, that was epic. Well done. We killed them all? No. GG. Don't know what type of BMI we get. Do you get an older one? They work better, and people appreciate them more, because otherwise it's just another Beamer, and I'm afraid that's a fact. For most of them, at least. Get Cortina, mate. Dude, I've seen one recently. Fucking pearl white one. Absolute fucking beauty. Some of those are still around. How's that, Ninja? So, Tallytober, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dead 4. I used to like those. I don't really like them anymore. Neighbour's got one. I'd rather fucking SLK or something like that. It had to be convertible. SL63. You can't beat a V8, I'm afraid. Doesn't matter what it is. Fucking sound is just phenomenal. So much fun. Almost bought a version of your cars, though. You did? What year? Because some of them are shit. None of them are shit, but some of them are shitter.
More interesting. Don't waste them.
Nope. Country, Mercedes use Renault engine, hence why I prefer BMW. Renault engine? That does not use a Renault engine. Dude, that's a fucking AMG. Exclamation point car in the chat. Don't remember, all I remember it was used. I mean, most cars that are secondhand are used. Oh, that was too easy. But if you're going to get one, don't get anything past a 218. They are nice, they've got loads and loads of tech in them, but that's all you're paying for. You're just paying for the extra shinies. You want the actual car for its engine and all the rest of it, get something 216 or below. I wasn't talking about yours. Are you talking about the normal ones? Dude, the first car I had was 5 or 6 years ago. That was the first car I had. Because not everyone gets a good start in life. So I worked my fucking ass off to get one. Eventually, I bought my first car, and that was a C220. That one is actually on my Instagram channel. Should be able to see it there. And then the first upgrade I got was 2 years after, and that was the 63. And that's the one I'm now keeping. That's a life goal. There's 3 cars I really fucking really enjoy or like, and that's a C63, Dodge Viper GTS, and 67 or 68 Corvette Stingray. And I have one of the 3 now. I've also got a picture of me sitting between the other 2, which is fucking fantastic. I say that loosely because the Viper wasn't actually there, but there was a Dodge with a Viper engine in it. You should hear it. Oh my god. Jet engines would be jealous. That fucking thing. Imagine a concert, you know, like Wembley Stadium, 80,000 fucking people, and with their massive, massive speakers on stage, they've decided to rev an engine through it. That's what it sounded like. It was fucking beautiful. Absolutely incredible machine. The Stingray, though, there's one at a car group I'm part of. He had that apparently up to 113 decibels. That fucking thing roars. He won't drive it in the rain, though. It's old school. It's got a fuck all grip. Wait, lose your hearing? Worth it. Yeah, don't stand near it. You need to stay back and enjoy it. Don't put your ear near the fucking exhaust. I mean, first of all, that would burn your face off anyway, but that was insane. It was a convertible Stingray. Old one. I think it was 69. And he's got fucking great chrome pipes on the side that were custom and everything. He's trying to sell it too, about 30 grand, I think. And I've never heard anything like it. Still have how yours makes hard people go giggly. Oh, that was fucking funny. So we went to Ink and Engines in the summer, which we'll be going again this year as well. And what they had is they had a Rev for Cancer section where basically no one's supposed to be revving their engines all day long, just supposed to be enjoying the cars. But at that point in time, like 4 o'clock on that day, everyone that could had to rev their engines. We had a front center fucking ticket. I had mine right at the front because I knew people both running it and taking part in it. So I got a special spot. And when it came to the rev off, everyone was revving for like a good sort of 3 to 5 minutes before people's engines nearly blew up. And there was one dude, this massive, massive black geezer with a big, big beard, glasses, looked scary as fuck. No one wants to go near him. No one wants to say hi because he looked like he's going to eat everyone. He's like a big, big dude. And he comes past my car and I rev it and he went... I was like, what the fuck? He just completely turned his image into a really excited child. It was fucking brilliant. He's like, I love that. Thank you, mate. He just looked so fucking intimidating. Big scary dude just turned into a fucking child. That was great. What a fucking day. So that will be happening again next year. Dude becomes an anime girl. Oh, he fucking did. Instantly. Massive geezer. Instant child. Fucking funny. Who was that? Twy? 68 months on the bounce. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit of cake in the chat. The mod is resubbed. 68 months. You must like it here. 68 months is a clue that you like the channel. I'm just going to guess. Thank you very much indeed. If you're not following Twy, by the way, she does stream occasionally, or at least did. Give a shout out. It's been a little bit of time, a little bit. It's been a moment. This is Valerial, by the way. She has mechanics, but we don't need to worry about that because she's dead. I have 2 focused efforts, actually. Look at this. 2. Can you believe it? I'm going soon as well because my voice is going. It's wrecked. Oh, I don't want ferocious support. I really do, but I really don't because I don't want the heavy attack because I'm not heavy attacking. Oh. I'm actually going to turn it down. Never get focused efforts. Did you see what Bland forgot in fucking Discord? Patreon Discord, Twy. Go into the Infinite Archive bit. Arc 2, 4 focused efforts. Fucking 4. On a experimental build. That's the fucking thing though, isn't it? It wouldn't be on the Infinite Archive Lazy Sorc. It wouldn't be on Flex or Status Pro or Only Beams or Venom. It has to be on something you're trying out. Bollocks. Fucking game new. It's fucking rigged. 4 out of the first 7 bosses gave focused efforts. Yeah, that is fucking insane, dude. Your RNG is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Really was just messing around, cruise through Arc 6. I don't doubt it, dude. It's fucking insane. But it's always the way, isn't it? It's always when you're not really having a serious run and you got to go out, or you're trying something new and you're just testing it for a couple of arcs, and then RNGesus is like, I know what you're doing. Never getting this again, motherfucker. Bastards. I should have done that twice, but never mind. What's he doing? Oh, he's having fun over there. Pardon me. Class embodiment, yes please. Heading outside, have a great stream. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Massively appreciate a bit and cake in the chat. Luckiest I've ever got was 5 extended favors. That was really good. 2-minute break. No problem. Have to go soon. Told you he's fucking high. End of stream. I don't think he knows he's live. Never ever happened in real status build. No, it's always on a build that you don't want it on. Like Almost Immortal Warrior, for example. Have you seen me get 5 focused efforts on that? It is phenomenal if you do, but will it happen on stream? Will it fuck? Nope. I'll do it off stream. I'll do 1 whole arc, 3 focused efforts. Ooh, look how powerful this is. On live stream, 7, 8, 9 arcs, no focused efforts. It fucking knows. It knows. It's like, I'm going to show you up. You don't deserve to show off how cool it is. Fuck you then. This dude is AFK. He's gone to smoke, apparently. Because that's what we do on live stream. We wait for other people to go and have a cigarette. He's not having a cigarette. He's having a cig of weed. Look at his face. See? High as fuck. You had 5 focused efforts with Wolf. 5 focused efforts on Wolf is devastating. That is insane. I've had 4 on live stream. I had 5 on Status Pro the other day, just before I updated it to Flex. That was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Some of the enemies were taking more than 1 million DPS. That's the face of a BMW driver. Yes, it is. It's exactly what it is. Your eyes are the same color as the indicator you wish you had. I don't want to see one. Yeah, indeed. It was fucking funny. Oh, don't they get fucking insecure? Like, I love it when you find a really nice car and you pull up beside it, have a little bit of a rev off and it, giving it some of that, making some noise. They do the same if they can, or they just give it some noise anyway. And you just kind of mess around with each other, not fucking around too much, and then you just go separate ways. But every time you do that near a BMW driver, you're like, little bit. He's like, mine's better. Well, he's fucking gone. We're not mates, obviously. And it's not because he's faster. Every car can go 100 miles an hour. A fucking Fiat 500 can go 100 miles an hour. But they have to fuck off, don't they? Like, why don't you just enjoy the fact that you're gone, nice car, mate. Yeah, nice one, you too. You can't do that. They have to just speed off. I mean, if you really wanted to, you'd hammer them, but what's the fucking point? You're not going to get anywhere with it. But they always do. Had some dude yesterday doing a fucking Tesla. That was funny. Was it yesterday? Or the day before? He was in front of me at a traffic light. So I'm here, he's in front, right? This is how you do that in a traffic jam. And he went round the corner and tried to speed off really, really fast. Like that. Now, they are quick. Don't get me wrong, they are quick. And I then pulled up beside him and he decided to sit there with his vape and his attitude. Like he's about to put his foot down. Now, I'll go up to speed limit and use the acceleration of the car to get there, officer. I just thought, fuck it. I hit it and it, boom, I'm fucking gone. And he just, no, I won't bother now. Oh, fuck you then. You only go ahead of me when you already got a head start, but when it's toe to toe, you don't want none? Fuck. He has a BMW. He has to have one. I bet he's got one at home. Then his engine starts burning as you pass him 3 minutes later. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, some just have to go too far instead of just enjoying it. I like going past the little MX-5s because some of those can be done up really, really well. And you're pulling up side by side. They're giving a little pop. You're giving a little pop. You separate different ways. You both had a fun day. But no, some can't. Some just cannot. They think any sound from any other car is a penis challenge. It's like, no, mine's definitely bigger. Definitely, mum. I was always, even when I was a kid, it was big, wasn't it? Dude, just show your car to the person that is trying to look at it. You don't have to fuck off. Oh dear, we had it in a convoy once. There was fucking loads of us. Absolutely loads of us. And we're talking Porsche GTs, Lambos, Ferraris, all sorts of fucking cars. Some of them absolutely phenomenal. Aston Martin Vantage and all that kind of stuff. All in a fucking convoy. Everyone's enjoying it. We're weaving in and out, taking some pictures and stuff. And everyone's just having a good time on the way to where we're going. And then you got 2 BMW drivers that just go, meow. Not taking part. They're gone. They've shown everyone that they can break the speed limit for no fucking reason whatsoever. Like, All right, well, you're not in the video. Maybe the BMW before the tester. I think he's got one at home. I think that's the tester's is daily. Do you have a different car? Do you have a daily? Do I fucking barely afford the one I got? Most fragile masculinities. 100% Coyote. When you make humans next time, make one with an indicator. 55 streaks and a bounce. Thank you very much. But it is. I love like pulling up side by side with people and having a little bit of a rev off and enjoying the fact that you both appreciate each other's effort. Even if it's a really, really small engine and someone just really enjoys their car and they put the work in, or they've looked after it, or it's fucking shiny or whatever. Having a little bit of a rev off is fun. But as soon as you get their attention and they just speed off, what are you really doing? You're racing when no one else is racing. It's like having an athletics track, isn't it? And someone's running around it by themselves. And they knock on your door at 10 o'clock at night and go, beat ya. Mate, I wasn't there. Yeah, but I beat you. No one's racing you. Yeah, which means I win. Those ones. It's exhausting. It makes your brain just ache. Actual brain ache. It's true. You know the ones I'm talking about because you've met them. Beat you anyway. Means I'll win. Dude, just fucking enjoy it, will you? What it is they know that you can beat them if you were going to try. So they speed off when you least expect it. So you look like the dick and they can go home and go, Mum, gap to 63 today. Did you, Junior? What's that? Car. Don't you have a car? Yeah. Gapped one. What? You gave it some room? No, I beat it. What? You haven't been racing, have you? Yeah. Well, you're odd. Described you? You're one of them? Feel called out. You are. You are definitely called out. Is your mum called Mavis too? Timmy, the BMW driver, is called Mavis, by the way. His mum's called Mavis. Made that up. Mavis is actually the name for Daedric Twilights in this game. Maybe they are American. It seems over here in the States, you rev off is prelude to speed off. No! I mean, I understand that people side by side rev off and probably want to either make noise or race each other, because that tends to be the trendy thing to do. But I mean, when you're driving down the street and you're just having fun and putting your thumb up and saying, nice car, mate, and they just fuck off.
Chicken attack.
Chicken attack, thank you very much, Mother Ducky.
Chicken attack.
Like, you know the ones, not the ones that just rev a little bit further and you do this. Not that one. The one that just leaves and never comes back. Those ones. Gotta go beat some racing while they don't even... Gotta beat someone racing while they don't even realize we're racing. Oh, that one. Is that how the car becomes good? Focused efforts number 3. I said I was leaving. Arc 3 focused efforts. Shit, the bed. He's in his bags. Are we going? Obviously. What it is you're just antisocial. You don't want to have a conversation with people, so you just fuck off. Your default is, I don't want to talk to people, so I'll just speed a lot, and then we don't have to have a conversation. Antisocial fuckers. That is trouble. That was spellfucker juice. We don't want none of that. Uh-oh. Horny McBullfucker's in the room. We are in trouble. Don't hurt me, please. Have a damage shield, mate. I will protect you. Oh, he's a vampire. He doesn't need protecting. Big pops. Fuck, he's melting. Got a decent amount of health, though. Like, at base. Genius, isn't it? It's like you already thunk of it all. That bat needs to die. Actually, it's better if he doesn't, because we can fight this dude on his own. Uh-oh. Bat's gonna die. I need to use that on the way through there, because that gives me a damage shield. It was safer. This dude's pretty good, you know. I saw that. Something just fired from his character. I'll show you in a moment. I need to check his health. I wasn't looking the whole time because I've been busy talking to you lot. Anyways, thanks for the great conversation, Mr. Zai. Have a great rest of your day and chat. Laters, dude. Thank you for watching. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat for anyone who wins or leaves. How much health do you have? He might be using LAZY SORC now with a vampire ulti. I saw Livewire fire. Put LAZY SORC in the chat. Build is there. Actually put Infinite SORC. That's the one I'm referring to. Thank you for the link. Oh, fuck me. That would explain his survivability as well. I think he's got a mixture of it. I don't know if he's got the LAZY SORC or the ESO SORC, but he's got something. No, that was Livewire, and that was susceptibility. He's using the Infinite Archive LAZY SORC. Watch him carefully. Wall down. Not swapping bars. Spamming susceptibility. Livewire firing like fuck. Damage shields on tap. That's my build. This fucking stoner BMW driver is using my build. What a legend. He's awesome now. Love BMWs. Best stoner EU. Come on. I'll give wildness. Sure. Ice transformation, let's go. Got good RNG too. Kind of cool when you walk into a random group and someone's using your setup. Magical Madness, let's go. You play other Oblivion, Skyrim. Yeah, of course. First one I actually played officially is Morrowind, which was Elder Scrolls 3. 2002. Played the shit out of that. I played an unhealthy amount of hours in that game. He says, while teaching people to play games for a living. Greetings and salutations, Sensei. Tally, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I found someone in here in the random group finder who's pretty cool. And I was just then watching their stuff. Watching what they were doing, what they were pressing, all the rest of it. I haven't paid much attention because I didn't really give a shit. They're using the Infinite Archive LAZY SORC. How you doing, good brother? How you doing, Black Even? Welcome to the stream. He called you Black Jedi. Back Jedi. Backward Jedi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I mean, you could be. You could be Mace out the window. You know he's the only person that's ever asked for a specific color of lightsaber and got his own way. And it was purple. You can't really say no to Samuel Jackson though, can you? Did you play? I read them already. Yes, I did. Anyway, Skyrim I played, never completed. Oblivion I did complete. Before I go any further, Skyrim I played a lot and refused to complete it because I wanted to do everything. So, never completed it. Oblivion I did finally finish after I did all the things. And then, obviously, Morrowind, I played way, way too much of it, but only ever completed it once. Once. I reluctantly completed it just to say that I'd done it. I didn't want to finish it because there's just so much fucking stuff to see. And that was before fast travel was really, really, we'll call it mainstream. Because now it's an expectation. Because most gamers, like proper original gamers that like to explore stuff, tend to appreciate long journeys. Whereas the more modern gamer, will say, as in ones that pick them up later, instead of beating up kids behind a bike shed because they like Wizards and Dragons and then realizing eventually they're cool, tend to want everything to be fast-tracked. Like, oh, I've done this big journey, I need to go back home quicker. There is a place for it, there is a way to apply it, but some of them are too much. And I felt like Skyrim was a bit too much. But Morrowind had limited fast travel. So you had to use a boat or a Silt Strider or whatever. Whereas other games just like press and go. So those games I used to like to spend as much time as possible finding absolutely fucking everything. Oblivion and Skyrim was a lot easier to find everything because of the fast travel. Won the race, I'm back. Brilliant. You missed my typo as well, my face typo. Did you go to the shops and pull up next to a Mini, has the same engine as you, by the way, while it was parked and drive off really, really fast to beat it? If so, you are the best on Facebook. You are the best. You need to post about that win on your feed, right next to a selfie of your really awkwardly coloured in tribal tattoo with your staffy status dog. Then you're the real winner. You get to get a bumper sticker that says Chav on board. Oh, come on. You wouldn't stay if you didn't find it funny. Oh, shit. We all know that guy. His name's Dave. I hate brewmasters. I'm going to just say that out loud. I don't like them at all. They're fucking horrible. They need to be deleted. Another bubble, of course. Ha! Need to win another race after that one. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oi! I'll tell you something, Metal. Don't ever beat a Porsche. They fucking hate it.
Almost no one in the archive has martial skills. It's a good thing you came
They're the majority, a part of a look at everybody else down your nose club. Majority. I do actually know some Porsche drivers that are very, very cool, and they appreciate all cars. But some of them are in a club where they're a bit snooty. Don't beat one; they get really pissy. Whee! It's like you just removed their manhood if you beat them in anything other than a better Porsche than theirs. Not allowed. Of course he's invulnerable as we get rolling. Nut punch mechanic. This boss is actually a combination of that boss from Spindle Clutch 2 and the mini boss inside the Falgraven fight. Pretty cool.
Nothing to see here.
Focused efforts times 4? Shit. I've got to go. 4 focused efforts. I'm just going to underline this, by the way. This build doesn't require focused efforts. Adaptive Conqueror is better for it. And now that I've got it, what the fuck? Oh well. Shit's going to melt. Yoink. Splat. Splat. Bam. That is fuck. Sorry, I had to go real quick. Not a problem. You missed the funny. Brewmaster, of course. GT3 RS is my dream. GT, yeah, but as long as you're not a twat about it. There's nothing wrong with them, as long as you're not a twat. Some of them are twats. I know a couple of people with those, actually. Big green one, and there's a black one, too. They look fucking phenomenal, and they do sound really nice, too. They're quick. By that, I mean they can keep up. Oh, shit. How dare you? We see a couple of those every weekend. Have you ever been to Nürburgring on CC3? No. Been to Austria. Not Nürburgring. When I say Austria, I mean from the UK over to Belgium, through France, through Netherlands, through Germany, to Austria, then back all the way. And I, in the car, there was 3 of us eventually. So me, my cousin, and then obviously Tony. I went over a border twice. So while myself and my cousin technically went to 11 countries in 2 days, I went to 12. Because there wasn't a fucking toll sticker from Germany to Austria on the way out on the fucking car. So they charged me 120 euros on the roadside. And to pay that nice bill, I had to cross the border on foot. So I went to 12 countries. Haha. When I got in the van, I asked the nice lady if we get free coffee as well. Luckily, she had a sense of humor. Unfortunately, she said no. Which sucks. No coffee for us at 7 o'clock in the morning with a €120 fucking bill. Bollocks. Worth a shot, wasn't it? They had coffee in the van. They were drinking it. Would you ask, or would you have that missed opportunity and just be sad about it? Like, get back in your car and go, I should have asked for coffee. Imagine if it was a yes. That'd be great. See, 4 focused efforts on this particular build is nice, but it doesn't, like, game change it. Adaptive Conqueror is what you want. Because most people think, oh, you have to have focused efforts on everything. You really don't. Depends on the build. It's nice to have, and some builds really fucking shine with it, but this one is all about Adaptive Conqueror if you can get it. Let's see where that is my problem. It's still one of the best depiction of German person. That's funny. Classic Spider-Man quote as well. Well, from the Tobey Maguire ones anyway. How ironic though, he gets to apply instant karma, and then it gets returned to him afterwards because his uncle gets shot. Some people just don't win, do they? It's like when you start a fight, someone starts a fight and you return fire, like you retaliate, and then they have to get revenge on your action. No, you started it. And in that movie, that's what karma does. The dude fucking just swindles him. Then he gets robbed. The dude gets robbed. And he's like, well, not my problem, because he said that to him first. Like, he swindles him, says not my problem. He sees a robber, lets him go, not my problem. And then that person kills his uncle. How is that fair? I demand a rewrite. Boing! Need a multiverse where it didn't happen. Actually, I think that exists. You start a fight. They retaliate. You get to fight back because it's their fault. No! Karma, start again. Good quote, though. And true in so many places. And someone's just shouting and shouting and shouting at you at something that's nothing to fucking do with you whatsoever. Like it's your fault. Like, yep, failed to see how that's my problem. That's not a negative thing to say. You're just underlining the basics of the situation before it gets out of hand. Like when people come in and complain about how the server's down and they want a refund and everything. Well, I'm not Zos, it's not my fault. Not my problem. If it's not running, it's not running. What do you expect me to do? We've got a command for that, actually. Put server in the chat. This is what happens every time someone comes in, and the first thing they do after something goes bad is go to a streamer and complain. With Magic Wand, there is that. Tony's got a Magic Wand on a stream now, just for those occasions. Yes, I know about the bloody server. See? That translated is, I failed to see how that's my problem.
This place is quiet again.
Metal with a sub, thank you very much. Beer and cake in the chat. Absolute fucking legend. 3 months on the bounce. You must like it here, apparently. Don't tell Facebook. They told everyone I'm a toxic influencer and horrible to my audience and don't deserve anything nice. Fuck them. Whee! Mother Ducky with the beer and cake, thank you very much. Meow. I'm gonna go to Ink Sale and I'm gonna get the fuck out. Which is unfortunate because I've got fucking 4 focused efforts. Wow, they melted. Meow. Swift Gale is disgusting. Magical Madness Swift. This group is fucking banging as well. Venom and the Infinite Archive Lazy Sorc is a crazy fucking combo. Not a Transformer yet. Nope, nope. I tried a Jesus beam from them. Wrong character. Mobilize. You know, Jubilee event has got extended. I'm glad you remember that. Oh my god, the amount of times that came up. they had a Jubilee event, for those that don't remember. They have it every year. And there were some problems, so they extended it. And as a stream team partner, not only a stream team partner, as a founding member of the entire system, obviously I was aware of that. And as soon as it happened, people came flooding in from all over the land to tell me, did you know the Jubilee event got extended? At the same time, hold on, there's more. As my title said, the Jubilee event got extended. Ooh. It's hilarious. That has never gone away, has it? People still remember it to this day. It was like fucking 5 or 6 years ago. There's some things you just can't get away from. One of them is a fucking ice dragon. Jesus shit the bed. Oh, sand grenade. We're good. And fire orb. Are you fucking kidding me? He needs to fuss Rodar badly. If he does, we got him. He's healing. Disagree. We nearly had him. We might die here. Damage shields, all that shit needs to be on. That's one lake town. Bollocks, he's in the other side of the room. Motherfucker. I disagree on that. But did you know? Have you tried that again? This dude's gonna have to finish it. Finish him!
Finish him!
Rip. GG. Same thing happened to this guy to me yesterday. Yeah, he flew across the other side of the room and he still got me. That thing needs clearer telegraphs. Right. Need to go after next thrower. That's next boss. Boss, dumbass, not bow. Bow, bow, wow, wow. Can't even spell. Shite. 4 focused efforts. On a build that isn't built for status. Can you fucking believe it? He's typing. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Thank you for the follow. No problem, gotta go to sleep. Excellent. Yoink. Fucking combo, man. Love the sound of Crux Weaver armor makes when you cast it. Dude, the whole arsenal that the Arcanist has to hand sounds like Transformer sounds. They are banging. One of the most kind of new things they kind of focused on when it came to the Arcanist, especially the devs, was like, listen to the audio, listen to the audio. Because one of the main things I appreciate in games is the sounds, especially Grofdar's heavy attack and shit like that. And they absolutely nailed the Arcanist sounds. They are fantastic. It's the first time in ESO that I turned the volume right up. They sound really good. Tickles inside your brain. That's probably the weirdest and yet accurate, the most accurate statement or description I've ever heard for Arcanist skills. I think I mostly only play Arcanist now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Brewmaster's not helpful. Fucking idiot. Hate him. Their sounds are great. All the classes sound really cool if you turn them right up, but the Arcanist is just something else. Maybe it's more a fan club. Yes. Obviously. That was disgusting. Look at that. No effort. How dare you? 68k from one fucking tick. Yoink. That didn't work. Crazy. He can be the anchor point. Yoink. Whoa! I killed him before it happened. Gross. Fifth Gale. Dead. Okay, throw out and then done. Website in the chat. If you haven't seen the new stuff, click on the Conan link. You'll see. Website on the chat anyway, so you can look up builds and guides and ultimate zone guides and all the other things that there are for ESO. There's over 300 pages worth of content. Go have a look. Technically speaking, there's over 700 pages on the website. But directly, just for guides individually, there's like 317 or some shit like that. All about mechanics guides, ultimate zone guides, build guides, the fucking lot. You got transformation to go home with? Oh, me too. Oh, I haven't got any. Ran out. I've got one. I'm sure I have. Inventory, slotables. Yes! That'll do. You see me go through the menus really quick then, like I know what I'm doing. Don't tell the fun, please, for fuck's sake. 1, 2, dodge roll. Rip. This is the most casual Ink Slayer ever. He's gonna fucking melt. Fucking hell. Whoa, that was disgusting. Woo! We are done, people. Now, obviously, we are going to raid somebody. And I expect you all to stay for the raid so that we can shout at the new person. I don't mean in a bad way. GG, thank you, full group. We're going to raid someone that is relatively new to the ESO community so we can give them a bit of a push. Because everyone starts from fucking nowhere. As in, none. So, if people expect to grow, how are they going to grow if people don't know where they are? So we're going to make sure that we give a new person a bit of a push. So, beer and cake is going to be thrown in their chat, hopefully. Right. Now we're going to do all the list of things. First of all, thank you very much for watching. I hugely appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed on YouTube or Twitch, hit those buttons. They are free. Also, if you want to help follow and support the new YouTube channel for survival games, put survival in the chat. That one still needs to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours before I can monetize it, but it's there nonetheless. If you want to follow or support outside of YouTube and Twitch, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zonogaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. And last year was completely fucking fucked, which is why I was not available for most of it. I have got a support link for that if people want to help out and get me back on the fucking straight and narrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all on Thursday. I don't stream on Wednesdays. It's the only day off I have. Day off, I'll still be working. Bye-bye!